fuck.
Okay. I can go Diva for this one actually.
Do you want?
This might be Diva Winston. Ooh. Do you want to just go dive instead of brawl? Yeah, just go dive.
Oh, we can do Diva Ryan Brawl if you want, but I think dive's fine too.
Okay, finally. My stream is now on.
Water.
Good grief.
Cozy's in.
Yeah, what do we want to do?
Okay.
City Center.
Let's do this shit.
I'm playing with whatever.
Wait, you guys okay with the soldier pick?
No, that's fine. Yeah, activate the legs.
What the hell?
Block the legs.
My
Not-
fingers are all warm from
Okay.
all the TikTok
What the?
making.
Yeah.
My phone is freaking out. Okay, there we
It's
go.
There's like not a whole lot on it. I need to do better about posting on multiple platforms. That's not
Okay,
Twitch and
today we're VOD reviewing
I'm helping Evil Toaster.
4K DPS, or 4K plus DPS.
TikTok algorithms.
And a scrim. So this should be fun.
Yeah.
Brings back memories. This is
Their algorithm
from a
too.
player that I used to coach.
Hey, I mean, if you don't
Probably
have
will
your
coach again,
motivation
depending
to,
on
like,
what
go
happens
do
with
your
Overwatch
dishes
2.
at 3 or 4 in the
And
morning.
we already have a pause. We're gonna go ahead and
How you
skip
doing?
over that.
Echo.
Never mind, that's too far of a skip. So they were talking
I mean,
about
we
going
kinda
dive
try
and
to
shit.
take high ground if we can.
I mean, they've got... What do they have? They have a Tracer, Winston Diva with a Mercy,
I just kinda
and
do
an
the
Ana,
thing.
which is barely. fairly decent. Okay, for that one, I guess focusing the Echo is okay, but I think the bigger target is the Mercy. Probably not gonna be in trouble with the Echo, right? Because, well, she needs a bunch more dudes with her to dive and get a pick. But at the very least, this Mercy right now is out in the open. I think that's a better target. But,
Echo
you know,
half.
shooing away the Echo is
Going?
fine too. Okay,
Mercy,
eventually
Mercy,
got the
Mercy,
kill.
Mercy here.
So the enemy team is
Ana,
running
Ana,
Ball
Ana,
Echo
Ana,
Tracer,
Like a point.
which is fairly
Diva
common.
Diva Dida?
Is that the official call out now?
Diva's on a Delco.
It's like, I'm
Good
good decision to run because that Diva definitely was gonna trade you out.
Diva's super half
Balls
on
one,
Vegas.
balls one, balls one, balls one.
Come in high ground with you. Come in high ground with you. I got you.
I got him.
Play back. Play back. Play back.
Can't see
I'm
really.
coming back. Come back.
Unlucky.
That was too much of an over
I
aggressive
got you.
push. I mean, yes, they
Play back,
kill.
Play back. Play back.
Yeah, they killed the Ball, but Ball is not very consequential right now. That the enemy team was already retreating.
I'm coming back.
Probably not worth
Unlucky.
losing a Lucio.
I'm close
Also,
to
I
it
would
right
have.
now.
Yeah. Just
I would prefer if. Yeah, I think a Mercy would have been better.
70.
I didn't notice that EVA was on Lucio.
Diva,
I was
okay,
assuming
Echo
that they
on.
had
Tracer.
a Mercy for that one. That was a good kill.
I have no. You
I
want
don't know why he was flying there
I actually can't use it that well, but
Can we jump on
without
the-
a dive.
Mercy. Yep.
Mercy first.
Okay, good flank.
Mercy's super fucking low.
Oh,
Diva's on
she's
me.
so one.
on Dildo?
Coming back.
Help
Coming back.
Fiona,
Coming
help
back.
Fiona,
Coming
help
back.
Fiona.
Dropping him.
Don't forget, rocket them.
Mercy.
Rocket
Mercy
first,
first,
whenever
Mercy first.
you're able. Whenever it's off cooldown.
Mercy's super fucking low.
Oh,
He was on
she's
me.
so one.
Rocket, like right here. Rocket that Hammond and then left click.
Coming back.
Help
Coming back.
Fiona,
Coming
help
back.
Fiona,
Coming
help
back.
Fiona.
Dropping him.
I mean, eventually he gets killed by Reime,
Yeah,
but
I miss you.
you want to have that kill a lot faster.
Reloading.
Because you don't know if
Alright, who has
all of
the
a sudden that
fucking
he gets
loudest keyboard in
nano
the world?
boosted or some such.
I don't think.
Me. I think it's me. If I can't hear it.
Granted, I don't think the enemy team has,
Oh, I know why.
an
My
Ana.
mic's on a different setting.
but
I'm
still.
not using my.
Cleaning fights
Sorry,
as
that's
fast
what
as possible, much
Wait,
better.
they're going right side. Pocket's going right side.
Okay,
Tracer
good
was.
kill.
Nice pulse.
Where's the port?
I honestly would want if your team could push with that, right?
My sure has some 7B.
Okay, they're going right side. Pocket's
Right?
Right side.
Because right now the enemy team is just setting up behind these walls, so maybe you could encircle them. But I don't think it was communicated that Tracer was going for a plus bomb assassination or whatever. It's also a fairly risky thing because right now you're winning. You don't really need to go and engage into that. But right now your Tracer might get picked off herself. And that's why I kind of want the rest of the team to be there in support.
Echo far left. Echo far left. Echo far left. All team. On Echo.
Echo one, echo one, echo one.
Echo super low.
On a soup, on a soup, go on.
I actually don't mind if you, as soldiers, start walking forward, maybe even going far flank, just to add to the chaos. Because right now, yeah, you're still outputting spam, right? But I think you can risk it and go for the kills, maybe. Especially now that your entire team is just committing to this. So might as well commit with them.
Backing out.
Even your Ana is actually on the low ground, so that's a sign that yes, you can
Okay, it's okay.
walk forward and be
Oh my
more
God.
aggressive.
Echo on me.
That's unfortunate that the
Back,
Ana
back.
died.
Echo copied. Echo copied. Chaser.
Tracer half.
Good tap visor.
Tracer's half on point. She's one on point.
That's
Tracer's
probably a
low.
very
Tracer's
risky
low.
jump,
Tracer's
but
Have nano.
I can understand if you just want the LOS.
Don't worry, I accidentally hit the mine.
Aw,
No.
the squish kill. How very unlucky.
The baby diva's still nanoed when she ults. What the?
What the hell?
It turns out we're not actually
Huh.
playing. Still.
That's weird. I didn't know that Nano actually carried over.
Bombed and the baby
Interesting.
diva's still nanoed.
Okay,
It's because they're two separate heroes being utilized.
so let's see what happens on the second map of Oasis. Still the exact same composition.
I ate her
Let's
stickies.
talk to your story. Does
Okay,
it
so
have
they
any-
now have... The enemy team now has a Winston instead of... Damn it. Winton. A Winton instead of a ball. That means that they're looking to isolate, likely. More than if there's a ball. Ball is more of an assassination tool. An engagement tool.
to your feed as well?
Winston is more... you know, isolate someone and dive them.
Half on monkey.
Isolate them from the rest of the team and dive them.
I want to go on. I want to.
Okay, this one I think it's better if your team actually goes for the trade instead of the peel, because right now they're trying to peel, right? But then again, that's on them. If you're the soldier, what do? I think you just immediately run away. Just immediately run away. If they're willing to put their echo that far forward, that's a signal. That's a signal that the dive is going to happen and you're the target. So at this moment, I think you just run away as fast as possible. Allow the supports of the enemy team to overextend. And then hopefully your team can capitalize on that and get picks or get a trade. Right? Because right now you're about to die. You're definitely gonna die, and it's very awkward for your team to
Mercy's still super low. In the
to
corner,
do
in the
this.
corner, in the corner. Mercy dead.
peel.
Diva.
How the
half.
fuck? I just got a
Monkey
no
one.
right
Monkey one. Ow, wait.
I'm here.
Chris, how are you back there?
I got a no reg. Listen, I was going main, and then I turned
I'm
back
gonna go for
around
Ana here.
to anti on the soldier.
Pick me up.
That's a large anti.
Wait for regroup.
Thank you.
Okay, then
But yeah, I think you need to get back into the habit of just rocketing first before firing, especially if you're flanking. Like even for this diva. Like this diva is not instantly going to turn around and then eat your rocket. And I'm pretty sure they're just gonna stay there because their job right now is to zone out your friends or your teammates. So rocket first. As basic as it may sound, rocket first. And then left click. That ensures more damage output before they start juking and dodging.
wait for regroup.
Although this is
Okay,
fine too
going
if you
on
just
it.
want to poke.
Wait, this is our spawn. I guess that wasn't as weird as I thought. We're trying to get Mac back.
What are we
Like
doing?
for example in that one,
Regroup,
that-
regroup.
that echo was
Okay,
not
going
paying
on.
attention at all.
Wait, this is our
I think
spawn.
you could have
That
gotten a
wasn't as
kill.
weird as I thought.
Like
We're trying to get
right here. Rocket. If you miss, you hit the Winston.
What are we
If you
doing?
don't miss, you probably get a kill on the echo.
We don't have
I have Mac
yet.
back. I have Mac back.
Now we do.
Reaper.
Okay, for this one, yeah. If the Winston is just looking at you like that, and you know that your team is just going forward, they're looking to trade. They're looking to kill you right now, so just run. Run away as fast as possible the opposite direction. If you have to go to the spawn, go to the spawn.
As weird as I thought. I'm trying to get mech back.
What are we doing? Where are we going?
We don't have
I have mech
yet.
back. I have mech back.
I
Okay.
do.
Reaper.
He's joking.
Let's see,
Yep.
hang on, give me high ground.
Like every single time that they
Oh,
do
I tried to
this,
get-
it's
okay, I'm
typically
trying
with
to-
an echo, and even the
can't res
diva.
that.
The diva's
Oh, yeah,
actually
no, I'm
committed to
good.
that
Get
dive.
toasted.
You're okay.
It's kind of weird that
Oh,
they're
right side,
devoting
oh,
that
shit,
much
we're
going
resources
on,
to
on.
diving a soldier, whereas the proper
I got on,
target
on.
is actually
okay,
the
you're-
Ana. Chris on Ana. So how do you
They're using res actually.
adapt to this? Yeah, just run away. Well, I guess that's one option, right? If you want to stick to soldier, run away. Run away the first minute or the first second that you see either of the tanks looking at you. That's the first option. Second option is to swap to an echo yourself. You do have a mercy, I think, yeah? So an echo. Echo swap and then just duel their echo. That's completely fine as well. And your third option is... Actually, Cassidy isn't going to be that bad. Actually, no. No. Not Cassidy. You and Diana will die. So these are your two best options, I think.
Big.
Because right now you're not really getting
We wanna go-
consistently damage boosted by the Mercy. And they are just going after you. So,
Mercy's on point though. We can kill Mercy here. We can burn Mercy. Mercy
that was so painful that you couldn't kill it.
go help her. Go help. Yeah.
I landed
Nah.
that nade.
Sorry.
Thing is, you're on a... Okay, so in this composition against dive, be it a ball dive or a Winston dive, Winton, we're forever going to spell it like that. Your Anna's almost always gonna die. This is an eventuality. It's not something that's necessarily preventable. Most cases. So the idea is to get kills, get more kills before your Ana dies. Hopefully your Ana is the only casualty in the fight, because your Ana can be rezzed. Right? Your Ana can be rezzed, so you can use the Ana as bait so that the diving team is overextended. And from there you can maybe kill the diving team or kill the Ana of the diving team. Whichever works for you, but bottom line is, yeah,
No, we're-
you get your brain should be in the thought process of trading as much as possible or as fast as possible.
I've
okay, I
never
have
heard a
bomb.
louder keyboard in my life.
Okay. I'll fix it after this game.
Okay.
It's only one change. Okay.
I have nano.
We could nano
Okay.
attack or nano monkey.
Attack visor is
We can now
advised.
bomb and it will disperse everybody.
Dude, there's so many
One
lasers.
second. I need one more. I need shift again.
Oh,
Mercy,
something's
anti.
happening.
We'll
The hell?
disperse everybody.
Dude, there's so many
One second.
lasers.
I need one more. I need shift again.
What?
Mercy, anti.
Okay.
Point two anyway.
Stopped
I
rendering frames
do I
there
have a
for some
breaker?
reason. But anyway.
Brig is probably Brig is probably gonna be good because they're diving our Ana really hard.
Okay.
Brig is an option, right? Yes, that is very true. But then, yeah, I think you. A part of the reason why you didn't really get that much value as soldier is because you didn't really get that much pocket. And the other thing is that you were always hard dove. So I think it's more of just repositioning the soldier, but you could definitely go for Brig and then play. It's going to be a stack of Ana, 76, and Brig, right? And they're just within LOS fairly close to each other. Another option is on a, well, instead of a 76, you have Cassidy, right? So that you can better protect the 3. And then your Tracer, Winston, Diva can do dive things in their backline. So yeah, those are the options.
We also just gotta like substitute faster. Like we gotta like be together sooner. Make a decision on what we want to do next, super like quicker. Because like we lost that first fight, sure, but we could have just easily like regrouped and then just all called out the same person, just gone after them.
This is correct, and to add to that, I think just accepting the fact that you're probably going to trade someone on your team, but that's okay because you have Mercy. Mercy makes that trade okay. Now the key there is to not lose anyone else and to get faster kills than the enemy team.
Because it's not like they're like well positioned or anything. We just gotta like pick someone and go.
For this, we probably want to map over 3. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, going for Brawl. I mean, this can work, right? You're healing up, but it's not great. But if you do it fast enough, so this is something that I kind of force onto some of my teams who are still learning how to Brawl, is have them play Brig and Lucio, because then they have to play together and they have to play fast. It forces you to focus targets even better, because if you don't focus targets with this comp, you're gonna die. You don't have enough healing output. So, but if you want something more practical, I think BAP is better. Another option is BAP Lucio and
Like,
Lucio Moira. Moira is also okay. A little bit weaker
Let's go.
because BAP is just, well, has more utility. But hey, whatever
Cool.
works. You could also run this, but then you're at a disadvantage because you don't have speed. And Astrology is probably going to be very, very sad as Ryan because she can't reach jack shit. Because she is too slow. There's no speed.
Or maybe we go right because we don't have good.
But the advantage of this is that you're incredibly tanky. It's a really
we don't
tanky
care about high
composition.
ground control really that much, though, with our DPS.
Very difficult to kill. But you need to get good walls.
It's just better. I think it would just better to.
And you need to be able to lure them through chokes.
I'm down to go fleshy.
Mm-hmm.
Through
It's just swimming at far boot. It's not my fault.
chokes.
Actually, I am 100% blaming you if we.
If you're gonna run
I'll
this.
speed us out and then swap back the Brig.
But yeah, you
Oh,
cannot
I don't wanna
you
go
cannot
by
be as
boot.
aggressive,
Okay, so
I
really
don't think,
better
because you just don't have the speed.
I'm trying to figure. Okay, listen. I accidentally posted it to my story, and now it has a watermark, and I'm looking up how to remove the watermark.
My bad. Yeah, they went.
Yeah,
Bottom
but
left. There,
Wait,
bottom left, yeah.
Wait, the
Yeah.
TP.
They had me as well.
Let's just drop all at the same time here in a second.
Listen,
Do it,
that
everything.
TP,
Okay,
that
dropping
that
right
TP was
side in
interesting.
3, 2, 1.
Interesting. Okay. So I think
Let's just drop
it's a
all at the same
better
time here.
thing to do to just rotate there instead of go upstairs. Though, do we? Yeah, I don't think we have a Lucio.
Second.
So
Do it,
playing
everything.
far back
Okay,
and
dropping
luring
right
them
side
into you
in
is
3,
probably
2, 1.
better. Like, a lot better.
They walled me out. I
Ryan's
can't get
low.
in.
Ryan super low. Ryan super fucking low. No.
Okay,
Our Reaper's in
they're
pit.
close. You can go
Cast and
drop
roll,
down.
cast,
It's a little bit
cast.
more
Lucio
awkward
super
here,
low,
but
Lucio super low. Lucio dead.
Oh,
it
it's
works
okay.
in the end.
You're 2.
need to focus targets though. And also, if they're that
Cast and
close,
roll,
just
cast,
left click
cast,
them.
cast, cast.
Lucio super low. Lucio super low. Lucio dead.
Oh wait,
Next
one
target.
one.
I mean, I know that
You're 2.
Seb, you are godlike DPS,
Moment,
but
moment,
yeah,
moment.
just
Yeah, we
track
got
them with your left click.
Ryan's
No
coming
need
back
to
in.
go for the
Ryan
the
one,
right
one,
click.
one. Punch wolf. Nice.
Okay,
But then again, you're just dominating these kids anyway, so maybe that's worth. What the fuck? Where did that come from? Where did that Ryan come from? What the dog doing? What the dog doing? Oh yes, force that mate to ice block. Okay. So again, the game plan is to lure them through a choke, wall someone off,
Yep.
get a really good
Okay.
wall, and then yeah,
Oh,
Brawl, just hard brawl.
I tried to grab the D.Va to live.
Leave it behind, leave it behind.
Oh no, you're on your backs. They didn't kill the immortality
Maybe
field
wait
though,
for me
but you
also.
lost
Keep
your
D.Va.
your.
Actually, nah. Stat killer. You don't
Yeah,
stat.
it's okay. We have
No-
support ults
no-
here, and we're gonna.
So-
Staggered in scrims.
Yeah, there's too
Well,
many
I mean, we
ults.
have-
I think the moment that this happened, like right here, I think you could have just tossed your blizzard right next to this wall.
I tried to grab the D.Va to live.
Leave it behind, leave it
Because even if you don't get any, well, I think you still get kills because the Diva's not gonna be able to eat it, and then this Ryan is not gonna be pressing Q, right? He's not gonna Earth Shatter. He's gonna hold shield, maybe.
It's just D.Va on point.
We use way too many ults there. Keep D.Va. Or actually, nah. Stat killer.
Yep.
Yeah, it's okay. We have support ults here, and we're gonna have reaper ults.
Staggered in scrims.
I mean, we have 3 ults. Yeah, we'll be fine.
That's my bad. I
Stagger.
tried to use mine just to try to save
think
my
we-
charge.
Do we use window early?
Do you use window early in this situation? No. You need to kind of save it. Again, you need to lure them first to a good choke, and then brawl. And the moment that brawl happens, I think that's when you window.
Let me know when you have fire strike up. I'll use it.
Let's use
Actually,
yeah.
using now.
Yep.
Back up, Billy.
Using rally.
Target call,
They're
target
still
call,
going
hop burn,
forward.
hop burn, hop burn.
In the room, in the room, in the room.
Lucio one.
Yeah.
Target call, hop burn.
In the room, in the room, in the room.
Let's use yeah.
Actually, using now.
Yep.
Back up, Billy.
Need help?
Target call.
When you have fire strike up, I'll use
So
it.
they popped
Let's
rally.
use yeah.
Actually, using now.
Yep.
So we popped rally. So we popped rally.
Need help?
They still walk
Target call,
forward.
Call, hop burn,
I don't know if you can wall anyone off here.
hop burn.
Maybe wall up, just wall the what do you call this?
Lucio one.
The window. That's about it. Another option is just to play point, because while yeah we can spam them from here.
Let's use yeah.
Actually, using now.
I think you just go point,
Back up, Billy.
lure them into a bigger, better choke, and then brawl them there. Because right now it's like
Need help?
Target call, hop burn.
there's 2 angles that you need to watch for. This one and the one right behind you. Whereas if you force them onto the point, you can still get a good wall. Right? You can still use a lot of your ults really effectively.
Burn.
In the room, in the room.
It's still a choke.
Lucio one.
And while they can maybe hide from this window a little bit better, I just think that
I'm on point.
it's a little
for
less
Ryan's
risky.
Really hurt here,
it's a
actually.
little less risky.
We might get
That
back
to
to
fight
Happy Bolt
here.
Call for like 10 more
Because
seconds.
right now you're super
Nice
split.
block.
Nope, we're here.
Hey, low, mate, 3 bars,
We're
mate,
here.
3 bar. We're
Okay.
here.
D.Va
Bolt.
super lit.
Ult behind the wall.
Almost there. Back up to back
Oh.
up. Billy.
Alright.
Okay,
We got
man,
you.
damn.
Shit, guys,
Okay.
nice
Yeah.
you can test. Holy fuck, mate.
It was a little bit
D.Va super
dangerous
lit.
because there is a diva still.
Almost there. Back up to back
Oh.
up. Billy.
Oh.
Okay,
We got
man,
you.
damn.
Shit, guys,
Okay.
nice you can test. Holy fuck, nice stall into that.
Maze smurfing.
Okay, nice
Okay,
kills.
Mm-hmm. D.Va's going to touch.
Diva's on
D.Va's
touch.
on.
Monkey?
Big bubble, big bubble.
I'm gonna cast one. Left.
Oh no, the
No,
fucking
I'm body
freeze!
blocking for you. Oh, cast one.
It's okay.
That's
No, we have
unfortunate.
99.
They did use like 3 ults for this
I
one.
swap back to Berg, I think.
Actually, you don't swap
mean,
to
this
Berg.
is nice
I think
too.
Lucio's a lot better.
Oh.
It's all good.
It's a lot more consistent.
We have
He's on
And Astrology will probably love you for
What
because
else are we working
now you
on?
can actually brawl
May wall.
aggressively.
Something.
Wait,
More
wait,
aggressively.
Oh, never mind.
Monkey
Okay.
no
He's
jump,
got
monkey no jump.
speed. There is a monkey though. Yeah, they're right. I forgot that they swapped to Winston. The enemy team has a Winston now. And with a Brig, this becomes a lot less friendly to a Winston.
Sorry.
Monkey one,
May,
monkey one,
May,
monkey
May,
one,
May,
monkey
May.
one.
Ah,
May
that
right,
wall.
May right.
That
May
needed.
has no cooldowns. Look at May.
That needed to actually wall this. Unfortunate. It's okay. I think we're still getting kills. We're Gucci.
Blow up monkey.
Yep.
No fame.
Oh, Moira. Diva's touching.
No, yep, I
You
found
got
It's a
that.
tiny diva.
Alright,
Diva
Diva's
out.
baby. Kill Lucio. Now baby. Monkey, 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 monkey. He probably has primal here.
First in a ring.
There's half. Nice. Moira.
Also, if you're gonna play May, get back into the
Okay,
habit
how do you
of
save a
freezing.
TikTok from your story.
Okay.
You
Wait.
need to freeze the diva first before just plopping down the blizzard. So freeze diva. If you're gonna opt for this play. I mean, there in that situation, maybe it's not that important because the diva's kind of bad and they're not really focusing you. But yeah.
Without it having
Just
the
to be
logo.
100%. So wait, what was the question?
Okay, how do you save a TikTok?
I
from
have
your
no idea.
story?
Okay.
It's like, dude, I have no idea how to save a TikTok.
Man.
Yeah, I was about to say, can you choose where your watermark goes?
Well, it's actually
think
it's not
it-
that bad.
Yeah, I think it
Here.
will be fine.
Look, I'm gonna send this to you guys, and then you will understand.
Okay. The
And then
rare
look in the future.
Seb
Alright, go for
Genji.
bridge control first.
See how this fares. Oh god. Oh god. Things are happening already. There we go.
Okay, go.
Okay, you're up against an echo. I don't like
Oh, I
your
know.
chances already.
Bridge is free, actually.
Ooh, never mind. The echo's dead.
Okay,
It's
nice,
doable?
nice. I'm going close aggro. They have a brig.
Okay, that needed to be
Oh,
a
I missed the bridge.
better timed
Bridge is
right there.
free, actually.
I
Oh,
jumped over
Much
the
better
bridge.
timed.
Where did
Like
you
for
die?
example here.
nice, nice. I'm going.
Cannot be just your diva going in. The Winston also needs to be here. Or diva goes in here. Winston sandwiches them, and then Genji goes wherever is most applicable or safe
Close
to
aggro.
get a kill.
They have a
So
break.
yeah, this is
I got
piecemeal.
booped.
Would have been a lot scarier if like
Close and
three
hop
of
back,
you
fire.
got in there
Mhm.
at once.
Free
Hold
card
it.
push here. I'm getting him off of blue boxes. I'm booping him.
Okay, good.
Oh, I got myself off blue boxes, but I booped both tanks.
Who calls it blue boxes?
It's
Oh,
blue
that's-
box.
I mean, it is a blue box. Those are blue boxes, so yes, that's a very accurate
Hold it right here.
description.
I'm getting him off of
You can also call them blue tarps, but
blue boxes.
you know,
I'm
who
booping him.
cares?
Oh, I got myself off blue boxes, but I booped both tanks.
Who calls it blue
Okay.
boxes?
It's
Oh,
blue
that's
box.
the call
It's
out. That's,
tarp.
that is the call out.
Just
No,
call it tarp.
It's always been called blue box.
It's
It's always,
boxes.
it's always been called blue box.
That's so many syllables compared to tarp.
Okay,
It's
tarp
two
is nice.
syllables, Ellie.
Blue.
I mean, they have
Just call it
they have a
tarp.
point. You know what? Tarp is actually just one syllable, right? Blue boxes is like blue boxes, so that's 3 syllables. So yeah, I think we should actually just call this place tarp instead of blue boxes. Anyway,
It's called blue box.
It's
It's always,
boxes.
it's always
so yeah,
That's so many syllables compared to tarp.
Okay,
It's
tarp
two
is nice.
syllables.
I actually would have preferred if Tracer were the choice here instead. But this is okay as well. I wonder who's pushing
Ellie.
payload. Oh, your Ana's pushing payload. This is not good.
Blue box.
no,
This is
it's
not
always been
good.
called blue
Uh,
box. It's always
because
been
your
That's
Ana's
so many
gonna
syllables
die.
compared to tarp.
Okay,
It's
tarp
two
is nice.
syllables, Ellie.
Blue
Your
box.
Ana should be dead, but none of the enemy team seems to know where
I've just never
the enemy Ana
Gotcha.
is. Also, both of your
Blue box.
teammates are
That's
dead.
3.
So wait. So it's correct that you need to clear tarp,
Let them have that push card.
blue tarp, but I mean, you have to choose, right? You either clear tarp or hard dive server. But I don't think you can do both. there's going to be casualties, but again, you have a Mercy, so who cares? Speaking of which, I think hard pocket. Definitely ask for a hard pocket because your what do you call this? Your Widow is not gonna need a pocket. Raimi on Widowmaker should be able to headshot some kids with no problem. So no need for damage boost. So yeah, definitely going to be hard pocketing just the Genji, and then need to choose
I'm getting
between
him off of blue boxes. I'm booping
Just-
him.
keeping
Always
Tarp.
Shit, that's so many syllables compared to tarp.
Okay,
It's
Tarp
2
is nice.
syllables, Ellie.
Blue
I'm sorry that the
boxes, that's
efficiency
3.
of my
Boxes.
callouts are slightly unsyllable.
I've just never heard it. I got
Oh, that's
you.
unlucky. The
Where
soldier
they-
just
they're-
popped out.
they're-
Just
Half on Diva.
Ray
I'm
didn't
trying to go
see
healer.
him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, they have such.
We
high
have
Diva,
defense.
Diva's low. Diva's
Really
low. We
good
can pop their
ult
Diva
running,
out of mech.
though.
We can pop their Diva out of mech really quick.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, we did it. We did it.
That's just the only call out I've known
They don't
from
have
Alright.
Diva.
Go, yeah.
so no Diva. They can you can
We might even
advance.
be able to get a quick blade here.
Just cruise server and get on out.
Can we get this?
Echoes.
What's our
So yeah,
After Echo
okay. I think this is
flight, we go on her.
yeah. I think you guys going for this dive right here is a lot more effective because they've been hard pocketing the both tanks on blue tarp. So I think it's better if your team actually commits to this one, and of course, you know, hard pocket with the Mercy. There we go. Yeah, just dash in.
No Echo, no flight. Echo, no flight. Wherever she lands, go on her.
Oh.
Nah, I don't think you go for Echo. Forget the Echo. Just go for the back
Can we
line.
get this?
Echoes.
What's our
Echoes.
rank?
After Echo flight, we go on her. No Echo, no flight. Echo, no flight. Wherever she lands, go on her.
Yeah, because even if she lands, blah blah blah, that's still a lot of time. Whereas these targets are fairly static inside here. You almost have Blade, and both of their tanks are up on tarp. So yeah, this is the better play. Just going inside
Oh,
server and just
we have a
killing
monkey.
them.
They're
Nano monkey
hard
jumping on our
pocketing.
sports.
Yeah.
Monkey's one. Monkey's one actually.
And yeah, the other problem is that they're just
Well,
hard
man,
pocketing
if
this
fight, I'll
Echo.
pocket it, and after my Valk, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go Brig.
Berg isn't bad.
And we all have ults.
We're
Do we just wanna-
off
do we
of-
just wanna
we're
drive
10
in
off
at
of the
them?
nano.
Do we just want to try one at them and just come back with better ults?
Come on, go server.
That's huge.
Okay. I'm.
Monkey one, monkey
Winston
one.
one. Yeah.
Nah, I don't agree with that one.
That's huge.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep spamming them instead of like. There's no need to dash because you're not gonna secure a kill. You're not going to be able to. You already have your blade, right? I think it's so much better if you just do that dash in here because you'll get your resets against two tanks. That's a tall ask.
One, monkey
Winston
one.
one. Yeah.
He's sleeping.
Because right now, imagine if you still had that dash, you probably could have gotten out of range of that. What do you call this? Maybe the attack visor, maybe the laser.
That's huge. Yeah, I'm rezzing.
Slapped on.
both
We
River.
can get
tanks
baby
on
diva.
me, bro.
We can get baby diva. We can get baby diva.
Might not need blade.
Squish.
Guys, why am
I
He's
saw
not
it
holding
coming.
control.
Oh, really good stuff. I'll go on your anti. Okay, never mind.
We're like 4 here.
Yeah, just regroup.
Alright, I'm waiting.
Highly
Need to go Brig
unfortunate.
now.
It's Nano Blade.
Yeah,
Not yet.
They're just gonna Brig Rally it though, so.
yeah. I can. You can kill through around.
I'm right behind you whenever.
Okay, I'm just gonna go
I
pressure
just
then.
fell.
Can you hear me?
I'm ready.
Okay, good. There we go. That's a nice dive.
Thanks on me, so.
Diva sleeping? Or not Diva, Echo.
Oh.
Monkey on me on top.
Need to kill that. Okay, good.
Ana underneath. Ana underneath.
I'm on monkey. I'm on monkey. I'm
Ana
on
right
monkey.
here
Ana one,
server.
Ana
Ana
one,
server.
Ana
Ana one server. Ana one server.
Someone needs to
I'm
kill that
hard
Ana.
DMing, I'm hard DMing. Alright.
Nice.
Kill Diva?
Behind you, Ellie.
Giver should die. There we go. For this
I'm
one,
gonna go on the echo. I think she's top right.
okay, so she stopped right. I think our Genji needs to be up there instead of the Diva. I think the Diva needs to push because right now you don't really have a person who can safely push the payload other than the Diva. Yeah, because you don't want your Ana to be pushing payload for obvious reasons. Mercy should not be doing that. None of the supports should be doing that. Winston needs to be plugging holes and creating space, right? So it's not Winston, right? It's not Ana. It's not Mercy. And your Genji's okay, but I would prefer if, since you have more damage output as a Genji, I'd prefer if you just try to go for an assassination on the Echo up here with a Mercy pocket. Rather than push payload.
No, she's bottom.
No.
Unlucky.
Sleeping.
Uh,
Anti one dead.
going on there.
Oh no.
Monkey on me and surface.
The rally and the duplicate came out.
Rally's too strong.
Can't hit the bubble. Monkey
Yeah,
anti.
Okay.
We have another.
Getting the Seb special, the Tracer.
Say my mic.
Again, if you're gonna play Tracer in Overwatch 1, and I guess Overwatch 2 as well, you just play payload, you 1v1 anybody who's gonna touch it, especially the enemy Tracer. You kinda need more people here though. It's a little bit sus.
My Tracer's high.
This is a little bit
Break, break, break.
thing called
Tracer low,
feeding,
Tracer
but
low, Tracer low, Tracer
there
low,
we go.
Tracer's still low after recall.
Monkey sleeping on me in the back.
Tracer half, Tracer half.
I'm dead.
Echo's half
Okay.
as well.
Tracer one, Tracer.
Echo one, Echo one, Echo one.
No sleep.
good kill.
Dude, this
On a
fucking
server.
Oh, I crushed her!
diva
On
in
a
the back. No
server?
Tracer.
I crushed her.
Ana super lit in back. Push cart, push cart.
I'm
really
at green
hurt.
point, I'm at green point, I'm at green point. Monkey.
Good calls.
I have to give that
Telling who's anchoring.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, there we
got
go.
it, we got it, we got it, we got it.
Nice.
Just gave up 75%.
How the hell did the Ana get there? What?
Diva can maybe pop.
Oh, the Brig actually walked
That
into
works,
it.
dude.
Alright. Keep going.
I got you with packs.
There we go.
Where's three?
Going high ground.
I got cart if you guys want to go high.
I actually don't mind if instead of recalling out here,
That works, dude.
I know.
so
Diva?
okay, this fight happens, you get the
Diva
kill
can make a
on the
pop.
Brig.
Good shit.
That works, dude.
You go a little bit more aggressively. Although typically if you're Tracer and you don't have pulse bomb, just push payload. Push payload, finish off kills. For this one, the door to the second part of the map is just opening, so it's okay to chase.
I got you with packs.
Anyway, this is, I think, the main point. I think you could have saved
Going
your
around?
recall a little bit more. Or completely didn't use it, right? Just walk away. Walk away, blink into the stairs.
I got cart if you guys want to go high.
Although, if you go stairs, you don't push payload. So yeah, the rest of your team needs to be going upstairs right now.
Card if you need to, guys.
The tanks are gonna jump in here.
Diva's alone. Diva's alone. Diva's alone. Diva's alone. Diva, get Diva, get Diva, get Diva.
Like this.
Monkey one on cart. Monkey one cart.
Yeah, I got it.
Good
Turn back,
chase.
Baby Diva 1, Baby Diva Absolute!
Super low. Super super low.
Come here, Anna, come here.
Nope, don't
Okay,
worry about
kill
people who
soldier,
are
kill
low
copy,
up there. Don't worry about them too much. I mean, if your team cannot finish off a low diva as 5,
Monkey one on cart.
like,
Monkey one cart.
dude, don't worry about it. It's not your. It's
Turn
not
back,
gonna
Baby
be on
Diva
you.
1, Baby Diva Absolute!
Super low. Super
Yeah,
super low.
just
Come here,
push
come here.
payload.
Kill soldier, kill copy, kill copy.
Pushing, pressuring. I'm here with you.
Wait, on
Okay.
a half.
Chase is good.
Brig
Okay,
dice.
No, on no sleep. Back left.
just push
Alright,
payload.
she's
Away.
back in spawn, she's back
Get
in
away.
spawn.
It's okay.
I don't think they even touched.
Pressure cart.
This is fine because
Nice,
again,
nice.
the doors are still
Very good.
opening.
Just back
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Tracer half.
Echo's spawn.
Good recall.
Echo no flying.
Pretty close.
Break it, break it.
Brig. Nice.
Slept. I'm probably gonna just get looking up. Oh no.
Almost a
half
pulse
still.
bomb, so you're not
Echo
pushing
one, echo
payload.
one,
You're
echo one,
trying
echo
to go
one,
for an
echo one.
assassination.
Unspawn.
Keep pushing cart.
I have
Tracer
700
from out,
HP.
right?
It's a little bit dangerous. I really think that you need a diva pushing this instead of an Ana. Right now they're respawning, so I guess it's okay. Because I would rather have the Ana be in a safe place, in a high ground, or somewhere tucked away, than pushing payload. This is too vulnerable.
That is a nasty tracer spot. I won't
Oh
lie to you.
my god. Seb,
That's
please.
reasonable.
Gonna go
Yeah,
massive
we pull back off that.
Anthony.
Ah,
It's okay. We got most of the distance in 2 minutes.
I can try to
unlucky. Okay, let's advance it a little
Sorry, I
bit.
should have been with
Diva's
you on that
close
door.
top
I was
right.
trying to what? I have no
Almost
fly
have
for
been,
2. 1 second.
Oh my god. Sorry. I got needed.
Alright.
She's only one. She's only one. She's
I
only
could
one.
no flight.
Nice.
I could
There's one.
Bro,
Triple,
what the
triple on
fuck?
her Ana.
Yeah. Oh, that's a huge pulse. It's huge pulse. Huge pulse.
I'm there in a few moments here.
I have nano when I
Okay.
go.
Have a monkey. Have a monkey.
Kill the Echo,
I'm gonna
nice.
have to go Mercy and pocket Ray. Like I can't.
It's okay. It's okay. Just hold.
I actually don't
I'm going
mind
Mercy
Mercy
or,
or
Donna
Break
here in a
with this
second.
composition.
Fiona?
But yeah, Mercy is not bad because you can still damage boost.
Monkey.
I got the
Monkey's
main
still super
heal.
low. Monkey's still super low.
Oh, this is not
You're on
winnable.
LOS.
Should not be
they
winnable
still
unless you
have
get
a
3
heal
more
on
kills.
Your Ana can't
Get
heal
that.
you.
He'll pass the bubble.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
Need him to
45.
die.
I have to die.
Echo above. I need to get rally here really badly.
Want me to bring you
So do you need to get rally? I mean, you want it,
Nano? I'm gonna bring you.
but I think you need to clear the high ground first before just advancing. So trying to get up there with preferably a diva with you. I mean, this can also work if Brig and 76 try to push up all the way there. And then the rest of the team covers them by existing in main.
One's to NT. One's to NT.
Okay, good
Don't
kill.
attack.
Okay, I'm trying to peel the
Oh,
diva.
It's okay.
10 seconds.
It's fine. They're C9ing. Oh my god, Anna. Oh well, they noticed now. They know that they're here.
No,
Like
yeah,
Seb
no,
is
can't,
here.
I'm gonna be boss. Dude, I feel like I
Oh,
still don't have a
no.
health bar.
Oh no.
They're diving Chris really hard.
Just have 3
Their
on me.
dives are really hard and like multiple times like we need to like be breaking Winston bubbles. Break Winston bubble right
Break
now.
it,
The
break it,
Ana's
break it, break
high
it.
ground free. Ana high ground free. If during stall we can get
Come back with ball.
Aw,
Touch.
Mora died. Yep. Is it over?
Honda.
It's fine.
Like I'm not getting traction in like normal way, so this
I just have
is
3
making it
on
more.
me.
Yeah.
I think it's better to just have a Tracer instead of a Genji. Because at the very least, Tracer can push payload, can pressure payload a lot better. And then Diana just needs to play in Narnia. Or rotate. Just rotate somewhere. Rotate somewhere really far and very difficult for them
We
to
need a
dive.
coordinator dive onto their support, and we need I need a better support Chris. When
mean,
they
they-
dive us.
I can only stun and boop
I
like
can-
at most 2.
I mean, I can go hog and just try to like sit back with Chris if they're gonna play
I think
dive.
that's how they're winning against us right now. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Are we actually gonna run real hog?
Your life isn't.
Oh,
gonna be
baby.
that-
I mean, your life might be.
The
easier
disrespect.
because
At 5 seconds, bubble me on water tower.
On Death Star.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's called balls.
Death Star
Actually,
is
not
shorter
at 5
of a
seconds,
call
but
out.
like at the round
Actually.
start.
I mean, both make sense.
I mean, if this comp works,
No,
like, dude,
I hope
the enemy team needs to uninstall.
On the edge of the effect, there's a line, huh?
The enemy team needs to uninstall if this works.
But I spelled litter with the 2 T's. I'm like, ah. Yep.
Oh
Yep.
fuck! I hit the.
Wait. See how it works.
3 rays in this lobby.
I think that it's the curve of the top.
Okay.
Wait, we have 3 rays in this lobby.
Sniper, watch out.
Widow's back right.
You're careful. There's a widow. Bottom right. Bottom right.
I don't mind if you go for Widow right now. The reason being is that likely there's no support for the Widow. She's playing alone. But then again, you have a Widow of your own, so it's okay. I like this. You're just in the surrounding area of the payload, contesting it-ish by spamming, or at least harassing whoever's
Okay.
pushing. Just make sure that you stay within LOS of your team, though.
Oh, Tracer
This
half.
Winston's
Tracer one.
looking to jump on me. This Winston's
No
looking to
sleep.
jump
No
on me.
sleep. No sleep. No
On
sleep.
you.
Okay. Ah, unfortunate.
It's above me.
It's okay. For as long as you're still contesting payload as a tracer, you're doing your job.
Widow down here.
Yep.
Oh fuck! I hit the fucking. Ooh.
Already? Wait, what? Okay, to be fair, it has been 50 seconds, or less than
They're
50
gonna jump again.
seconds.
Nope, they're
Monkey.
not.
Monkey low.
God damn. Sights were fast.
Reloading.
Good shot.
Monkey one. Oh.
Okay. I mean, Monkey is one, but I think the bigger kill here is the Tracer. So keep tracing. Yeah. Keep chasing Tracer. Right? If there's that many, if both tanks are here on the point, then your other tank needs to be here on point as well. But don't worry about finishing off kills here, because at this stage, at this point, Tracer should not be contesting point anymore, because there's just too much. You can 1v1 on the cart, but if there's more than one, or even a Tracer who's being pocketed by a Zen, right? There's a Zen orb on the Tracer. Nah, just leave. Play a little bit more passive and defensively. Also, it's a little bit riskier for you to go inside the bubble, and then probably within LOS of their Ana, of the enemy Ana, and maybe you don't even get this kill. So I think the better target for this one is actually just Tracer, the enemy Tracer. Right now there should be a Hog helping your Winston contest the point.
Okay, I can get you in a second.
At least that's my opinion.
I'm getting rezzed.
Monkey.
Yeah,
Monkey.
Monkey's primal
Chris,
here.
help Chris, help Mercy. We have pulse in a moment. We have full hog.
I need to remember
Ana's
that
back in a
friggin'
moment.
Brig is actually terrifying in this one, because that was almost a self-kill with a pulse bomb. But I remember now that Brig has a stun in this one. It is Overwatch 1.
Kinda timed that
Her
perfect.
shield bash
Alpha,
actually
Alpha, Monkey,
stuns.
Alpha, Monkey.
Monkey underneath.
good.
Underneath. Monkey underneath. Right here. Monkey. Server.
Very hurt
He's
point.
anti.
Anti.
Yep, don't worry about the monkey.
Good job. Good
Scout
recovery.
forward.
Blankies right
Mobile
now.
team hunger first.
Continuously
somebody
harass
in
'em.
Chat, just look at the payload thing. And tell me when it moves, okay?
Okay.
What?
No, it shouldn't be the monkey. It should be the
We gotta
Tracer.
delegate, guys. I mean, we can't all be on fucking payload.
But yeah, if you have infrastructure, you don't need to go to the
Alright,
point.
bitch, it's okay.
If I ask someone
The
in their
Christmas
chat,
tree's
yeah,
always bare.
that's easy.
Alright, this
Yeah,
is a
that's
little
fucking
bit
murder.
sus. I have a question, may I ask? Sure, DML Studio. Ask away. We're just chilling here and watching my my friends scrim. Then later I'll probably watch some Overwatch League VODs. But yeah, that was
That was a meme?
that's a very ambitious dive. Obviously, don't have any pulse. You're probably gonna die if that brig was actually good and stunned you midair. So, a little bit dangerous.
Top here?
Wait. Tracer on. Tracer on.
Requirement for this game. There's a page for that on their website. So, you know, it's a little bit hard for me to remember every single thing. And then I do run an i7 4790K with a GTX 1080. And it runs fine for me, but then again, I mean, you can run Overwatch and Overwatch 2 on a toaster. So you're probably going to be okay.
Tron, oh, wait, can we get this res?
Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Monkey. Super low.
Okay, good kill, despite the nano boost.
Oh, Tracer half. Diva can pop, she's half, never mind.
Almost back.
Ooh, this is dangerous. This is why I typically don't advise for tracers to go to the back line, especially on payload maps. It's more like that reason right there.
You're honest no. You're
Like,
honest no. LOS.
If that brig was actually paying attention, dead tracer. Just a dead tracer.
I'm dropping down.
I think a better play would just to be in server or maybe poking from the stairs, poking your head out, and then looking at the payload from time to time, and that's it. You're just scouting.
We have to wait out rally.
Tracer on.
Tracer coming on.
Now you can be a little bit more aggressive since you have pulse bomb.
Good pills.
They're right under. Oh no, they're still top.
Stacers in our spawn somewhere.
There's just going to be top right.
Oh my god, this brig.
We hooked Diva.
Bruh.
Monkey's gonna
Need
jump
more
around.
practice. But then again, we're just waiting for Overwatch 2 at this point.
Soldier.
Reloading.
Monkey
Go
low.
on, yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Got you.
Monkey's still half, never mind.
I'm gonna sleep him. Maybe.
Going on.
Okay. I believe in you.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't really blame people for not being that good anymore on Overwatch because we're all just waiting for Overwatch 2, which is a completely different game from this one.
Play back.
My bad.
It's a completely different game.
Reloading.
Oh, that pulse bomb to your Widowmaker. That's so sad. Okay, play passive
Monkey
a little bit.
backline. I got you, Chris. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Who did that even stick? Was it the... I don't think it was a tracer.
You guys with
You're
us.
getting naded. You're getting naded when you hog here.
Monkey low. Monkey purple.
No jump.
Monkey dies.
Hide. Oh well.
Lucio super low.
Kill Lucio.
More.
Okay, Lucio first.
They're still anti.
More.
Alright.
Moira, no fade. More no fade.
Next.
On soldier.
Diva
We'll
next.
pay
Oh
attention,
wait,
we'll
no,
pay attention
soldier.
if you can.
On soldier in more. Going
Tracer
up.
next. And then soldier.
We win that.
Turn back his ball.
Oh god.
Sliding
Get-
point.
Get Diva.
Ball
Yeah,
next.
okay.
Ball next.
Ball
Ball
one.
first
Lucio
before the
back up.
diva.
Nice.
There we go.
Let's
Nice, good
go.
job.
Through the power of friendship.
True. Through the power of friendship.
And now I'm like two. So many like.
I thought you were gonna compliment yourself and say that it was the greatest content.
Okay.
No. Oh
Good
god.
Here we are.
conversation, but let's not keep
Yeah,
in mind the
but-
fact that they're ready.
Good.
Are we ready?
Yep.
All right.
Anyone have to edit a TikTok real quick?
Yeah, it's posted. I'm set.
Okay.
Edit
Overwatch
our
2.
TikTok real quick. Alright, let's see
Rest
this
barrier.
composition.
Any-
It's a Reinhardt with
Anyone have to
Amora, Lucio,
Edit a TikTok real quick.
Yeah, it's
Cassidy,
posted. I'm set.
Okay.
Diva,
Rest the barrier, Diva.
and a Widowmaker. Alright. So they're playing double shield. Your opponent is playing double shield. The number one thing here, or not really double shield, they have a Diva Orisa. Spam comp. Spam slash brawl comp. Right? And the way that you play your comp into this one is, well, first of all, completely ignore Orisa, right? Ignore Orisa. Orisa doesn't exist. Orisa is a figment of your imagination. Number two, what do you call this? You wanna go for the brig. Focus brig. Brig or BAP or BAP. Forget the tanks unless the diva just hops in front of you, then go for it. But yeah, Brig Bap our highest priority. Next to that is going to be whoever the DPS are. But yeah, you're going to leave Orisa as last to kill because Orisa is basically
Okay, I missed.
invincible.
Orisa, no barrier.
That's
Go
why
in her, go in
Orisa
her.
is going to
Oh
be
no! Oh, Moria had your bubble.
a suggestion.
I am completely fucked. Yep. I instantly. got
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, just wipe.
it.
Okay, never mind.
Dude.
Just gets
Holy
the
shit, that's
exit
actually
kill.
gigantic
No
kill.
problem.
Yeah, we just have to regroup.
Booty
Okay.
hot.
Also, since they're running the Torb
Go Ana or Brig?
variation here, Torb
In front of
bubble?
Lucy, I can bet.
turret. Don't forget to kill the turret
Ooh,
first before
I could back
engaging.
you.
Moria, I got you with the bubble.
Oh, dude, I can't even fight this, dude.
Focus the Steva then.
Diva
Okay.
can pop. Diva can pop. Diva can pop.
Diva's about to pop. Diva is away.
Break
Can we
turret.
get
One
that?
second.
Yeah, can we get the turret way in the back? I can't like peek until it's
Okay.
done.
Like
Yeah,
cast
top.
above.
I think I got it. I got turret. I got turret. I got turret.
Diva,
And
above,
wait,
I'm
one
going.
on one on
I'm going.
one on Torb. One on Torb.
Go past it, go past it, go past it.
Yep.
I'm breaking.
I think you need to go past it, despite knowing that there's a Cassidy over here, or he might rotate up here. I think you go past it with your team, as a Cassidy
Fine,
yourself. Like don't worry about trying to outduel the Cassidy. I think it's a lot more important, and I don't think you die either. I think it's a lot more important to just go with your team, especially if you're playing this brawl composition. And this is what I meant when I messaged you earlier, messaged Seb earlier,
In a while.
that sometimes your pure mechanics brain just takes over.
I got shatter. I was like, bonk.
What happened?
I got shatty. I got
Oh my god.
I monked it.
Okay.
Then
Oh,
what?
did they
What
not
the
fix
hell?
that?
Then
Oh,
what?
did they not fix that?
Then
Oh,
what?
did they not fix
Wait, what the hell? Did it skip? It's skipping certain...
it?
Alright, so it's
Bonk.
still here.
3, 2. Oh wait.
Alright, so it's
Oh,
no
yeah,
longer
Three,
skipping.
what a
One.
terrible
Ish.
name for a cowboy.
Then
Oh,
what?
did they not fix that? I guess they didn't.
Uh-oh. Your
Well,
Zara's
it's actually
alone,
the
your
fault
Zara's
that they
dead.
left it in.
Solo ogre
Wait,
boys.
did they?
Yeah.
Did they?
Did they?
I don't think I haven't heard it.
Yeah, I never heard it
It would be
either.
funny if they left
I
it
thought
in.
we
People
had
would
it.
scream.
It is
Yeah.
Grog
Because-
Mayhem, right? It's like Grog from. It's
Well,
the-
what I'm wondering is did they give up the license for the name? Because what happens is they license out his name. Did they give up the license or just remove it?
Can we get this fucking? Oh yeah, that's why they did.
Nope, that's not gonna be possible because that Orisa is gonna be fucking invincible. This is why I kinda want to I teach my teams to just completely ignore Orisa because Orisa is a figment of your imagination. Orisa is imaginary. Her bongo, and only her bongo, is not. Kill her team first every time. It doesn't matter if there's an Orisa right in front of you. Kill her team first every time. Ignore the Orisa.
Pull me into the coom.
Like, as you saw in this one's, like, we committed 5 people and a Deadeye. So 5 players plus Deadeye. And as you can see, the Orisa is still very much alive. They didn't even use, what do you call this? Lamp, just to save the Orisa. Just, they did use an ult. They used, what do you call this? Molten Core, but,
No shot.
I mean, that's
no
not gonna
shot, no
regain
shot.
health, right?
Blue factory.
No,
Oh,
guys.
shit.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah,
play the-
just-
Oh wait, Diva's won too.
Okay,
Unlucky.
If they're gonna do this Orisa shit again, let's just force high ground.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Make them
need to
drop
force.
big
Okay,
fighting
so
game.
if you're gonna have to deal with this comp, you need to force high ground. Force high ground. I'm just gonna right HG for high ground. Again, you need to push them off of the high ground, get it yourself, and then after pushing them out, regroup. And after regrouping, you brawl again. This time on the low ground.
I wasn't focusing her. I thought that she was dead. 100%.
Stop. No, leave room for Jesus.
What the fuck is this conversation?
I'm gonna immediately shatter as soon as I get up here.
Alright, there we go.
Okay.
Nice.
you
Diva,
kinda-
diva,
you
diva,
kinda
diva.
messed up.
Nice.
Sounds like life for unending.
Alright, nice flicks, but need to get the
It's
kills.
the crusty crab.
Wait, I bubbled her. Mara.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep, break first. There we go. Now kill the Orisa. There we go. There we go.
Oh, dude, Torva actually kind of messed me up. Oh.
Oh no.
Goodbye.
Oh no. We're missing an off
Yeah,
tank.
Torb plus the Widow headshot. I was donezo.
We should back up. We should back up a little.
They're far left. They're bottom left. They're gonna come from behind. So be careful.
Coming in from behind.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
back
just
to
gonna deny
five.
this high ground. I'm just
Oh
gonna deny
god,
this high
oh god, our Ryan might
ground.
die.
Denying this high ground has killed me. So,
Okay, good, good, good.
they're still
Ryan's
get
still
the high ground. I'm
alive.
just fighting for it. I'm gonna
Go up, go up, go up.
go high, go high, go high.
Ah, shit.
what the fuck is this turret?
Oh, it's high ground.
Oh,
Ah,
the bongo was on,
unfortunate.
but-
Okay,
Wait, is
die
there
on payload.
here? No.
Sluice, yep, sluice.
Need to die on payload.
That's what I've always wanted.
Right click.
Reset
Did you
real
hit them
quick.
with the
Oh my
same-
god, wait, wait, wait. What the hell happened there?
We have
Okay,
pick, we
so
have
it's
pick.
yeah.
God,
Here, I got a P on you here. Got you.
Thank you. That's what I've always wanted.
Oh god,
Mm,
that charge.
got you.
Arisa. Same with Brigida underneath. Both their support
Okay,
teams.
I
Oh my
respect
God,
it,
you're
no
fucking
right-clicking.
insane. Was that the same right click? Did you hit them with the same fan hammer?
No, I left it.
A fan of the hammer here. Just pure,
Oh,
unadulterated
okay.
aim.
Okay.
Wait, what?
It's okay, me and
Oh,
Chris
it's a
will just
turret.
be in the
Oh god.
together. We'll just
Time to
hang
go.
out. We don't need
Still a Reaper. Reaper man. Is it a Reaper? No,
Oh,
never
yeah.
mind. It's actually a Widow.
Pretty big chatting
So
here.
that's even
Yeah,
more
one,
reason to
three.
run away.
So-
Fatty Shatty?
Yeah, fatty shatty and down. 360 fatty shatty actually.
I'll just try
God,
to-
being a Reinhardt against this composition is so difficult. They're using a lot of
What?
ults.
Oh,
Yeah,
the turret
and that's
on
why
top of RV.
it's so difficult as Rhine
I never had to
because
say RV as a call out in my life, but okay.
you need
Care.
Chris can die.
you need to rush their backline hard.
We win this,
It's
win
just
this,
so difficult. Also, yes,
Maybe
there
I'll
we
get
go.
soon.
Orisa just doesn't want to die.
I thought we could kill Brig, my bad.
Brig is so
Ah.
low, bro.
So is Diva. We can speed and beat him next fight. I've almost got it.
Rest in a
Yeah.
gold. Rest in a gold if we soft disengage.
Just wait,
Okay.
wait out.
Yeah, you need to kite. This is why even with gold, it's not still worth to
recharge.
go for Orisa.
Yep.
I'm gonna beat in
Torp
3.
Mega.
I got the bongo. I got
Okay,
bongo.
Bongo's dead. Beat engage. Into Deadeye. Into bomb. No one died. Okay.
No lamp.
Oh my god, that Orisa's still alive. Unfortunate. Oh no, you have no shield now.
Yeah, if the cart rolled.
Torp-
God, that turret is so
Orisa
annoying.
gold, Orisa gold again.
Where's no gold coming back?
Okay, good. I like this flank.
Maybe go
That
for
wall.
Ryan.
That wall actually messed you up.
Winnable.
Yeah, we push him with this.
Push.
Top left.
No, ignore the Orisa.
Right here.
Go for the
Oh, my
Ash.
castle- or, I mean,
Nice. Now go for
I'll hold
the
Diva.
whoever's
I'll
left.
hold Diva. You guys just cap point. I'll get Diva.
There we go. Nice.
I was on one of the cowboys.
Yeah, I was like, it's a guess. I was
cow
like,
people.
that's
Keep...
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
these fireworks live their
Would
whole
be
life.
American.
Yeah, I'm ready.
What the fuck?
Push
Oh.
on this brig. Push on this brig a little. Push on this brig a little.
Watch him punch.
Ow.
That punch though.
But did they not know?
You know my mom.
Oh,
My mind.
big jump. Big jumps. You ready to bubble or widow?
They would do it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
What the fuck?
Push on this brig. Push on this brig a little. Push on this brig a little.
Oh, so that's why they're holding this far. Because I just noticed that Raymay is actually playing there.
You ready
Yeah.
to bubble or widow?
They would do it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
What the fuck?
Push on this brig. Push on this brig a little. Push on this brig a little.
Actually, you need to push. You need to push a lot. Because right now your Widow is likely peeking this, right? Trying to get some kills. So your team actually needs to push harder than that. Just go past choke. Fight against the instinct.
I got you. Everyone go. Oh shit, they're going on.
There we go.
Sorry,
I mean, we had to sacrifice the Cassidy, but that's fine.
What is happening? Get the brig. Brig hurt.
Weird lag.
I mean, that's a very good question. What is happening here?
Anna. Bad, come back. Bad on it. Bad on
We're
it.
like, oh no.
Wait, they're going to. Wait, they're.
It's just
they have to-
dumpstering. There's a Widow just dumpstering their backline from the spawn area. Doom first.
Dude,
Aw.
Can you like shut up?
What?
He's just back there going. It's like, damn, dude.
He's
Oh, fuck.
gotta charge the rocket boost.
Oh no. Ryan's dead.
No,
Wait.
he's not getting electrocuted by the monkey. He's just back there like not even taking damage.
Okay, so for this one, I think it's hindsight 2020. That's.
Gotta charge the rocket
But I think you
boost.
should have actually focused the Doomfist. So
Not getting electrocuted by the
and
monkey.
jump. Ignore the monkey because you're not really gonna do anything against the monkey. What you should focus on more is there any 200 HP target over here that I can just flash into left click headshot? Right, so like a Doomfist or Tracer, someone like that.
He's
Don't
just
worry
like,
about the
oh,
monkey
I
because the
don't
monkey's not really
going-
doing a very important thing.
I don't know.
It's
I'm
like Anna
into
when
it.
she falls off the map.
Map's about
Yeah,
to go
that
super
that
fast.
dive didn't really do anything for the monkey.
Like pre sites.
Even with the diva, actually.
Yep. Okay, thanks.
Like for example, there, I think the moment that he jumped like that, instantly Doomfist. Doomfist is the person that you wanna try and target.
I got you, Bubble, but you
Ignore
can
the
go.
monkey.
Question.
Well,
Yeah,
down
behind you,
two.
We're looking for it high. Get ready to bubble above behind you.
Stopping ball.
Ow.
I got the sleep. Diva's coming up to you.
Ah. Okay, still alive somehow.
Diva hack.
Winnable.
Oh no.
Doom can
The
die,
monkey
Doom can
came
die.
up with me.
Still winnable. Need to kill the Tracer though. Ah, it's no longer winnable. The
Uh,
ball needed to
Oh
survive.
my god, what is happening?
I don't know. I can't play the game.
No, just lose.
No way that
I'm
Tracer is
very
real.
good at doing that.
Monkey's in.
Sorry.
Aw, he got left behind. There we go. Wait, we actually unironically have
Yeah. Wait.
A
wait,
diva-
roll. Wait.
Diva Zarya combination for tank. Okay, we're going full quick play.
Oh, stop.
If this was ranked, it would be Sigma Hog,
We're
but
below you, below.
I'm gonna grab
Isn't-
this.
oh, no.
Force here.
Doom first, Doom first. Ah,
Uh,
Unlucky.
Nice ass, Chris.
death.
Oh
Baby
my
Diva on your
gosh,
Don't
Mercy.
let you squish me.
Okay.
We need like proper regroup here. We don't have a barrier, that's why we're kind of lopsided here. And
Yeah, I'm talking back to.
no barrier's fine. It's just we need to coordinate accordingly.
That's true, but if they're playing semi decently,
You wanna get
then
high ground here, pre-fight?
you know it's gonna be tougher.
Brick barrier.
Doom first, Doom.
Doom's engaging it soon.
I'm gonna pull him off in a second. Oh.
Ah, Okay, you're still getting
Tracer
picks.
far
You traded. Ah, it's over.
God.
Breaking barrier.
Tracer, no E.
I think this is over. Should be
Tracer, no E,
over.
last, Nemo.
Yeah. He's on mega.
Yeah, I'm finding it out.
Never mind. What happened there?
E.
Why did they split up? Oh, because Hog was actually okay. Whole Hog.
Doom's engaging
Whole
with
Hog
Doom.
was a
Hold
thing.
off in a second. Oh.
We can get Doom.
Tracer far left.
Oh my God.
Breaking barrier.
Tracer, no E. Tracer, no E to your last, Nemo.
Yeah.
He's on
The whole Hog actually split them up a little bit. It's very, very useful.
Monkey no jump.
I mean, I have no idea what your comp is now.
Oh my god. I
So I'm
can't
just gonna
do
go
it.
ahead and focus on
I don't know.
Cassidy play here.
Monkey dies here. Monkey dies
Do
here.
one.
Okay.
He's got on the heels.
Just be careful hunting down Dooms.
Brig
Because
barrier.
oftentimes you're not... The way that you move against the Doomfist is that you're out in open space, right? You're not really utilizing cover that much. Or you're out in open space and you don't have a tank with you to at least absorb the punch.
Oh my gosh. Doom's on
Focus
jail.
forward,
Doom's on
but
jail, by the way.
Oh no. That stick.
I got
got
bomb
you.
out.
Huge, actually.
I don't mind having a Tracer now, actually. Because they do have a Doom.
Low.
You can just chase around this Doom so that they'd have no initiation whatsoever.
The Diva is dead.
But Cassidy's not that bad.
Make it high ground. DPS on a window.
Oh,
both
what
of you.
did that hit?
He's one, he's one.
On the retreat.
He's probably gonna, they're gonna nano. They're gonna nano in.
Okay, then we killed him before they knew.
And rally. Uh-oh. This might be bad.
On a
Oh.
low, no sleep, on a
Wait,
no
wait,
sleep.
I'm bringing corner, I'm bringing corner.
I can't get out.
Where is this? Hang on.
I got Brig.
Watch out, Demon High
Oh
ground,
god,
Demon High ground.
Doom.
No sleep.
I'm an Ana.
Half on Ana.
Ah, unlucky.
Kill them.
Really fun time, though.
There we go. We trade.
Giving you a jump.
We eventually kill the Doom before more damage is
I
dealt.
have no idea how to play this character.
Diva out of mech. Diva out of mech. Diva out of mech.
Diva dies.
That line tracer on point. With Brig.
Brig.
Got Doom.
Fucking
Okay. I mean, there's only 7
On
seconds
mega
left, so
side,
who cares?
by elevator.
Boom.
Just fall.
Death.
I got Ana.
Oh, my cheeks are so tense. Goddamn.
My cheeks are so tense. Good lord.
Oh my god, I wasn't like. God, Chris and I just that whole. fight
Alright,
were just,
so
like,
we're gonna take a break.
bouncing
When we come
between
back,
50 bouncing between like 50
we're gonna go ahead and review some owl VODs. I think this is good enough. I think we have a good sample of what Seb needs to work on. On Soldier, just having the habit of rockets first and running away. Running away the moment that anyone looks at you. Especially versus dive. And on, I would say Genji definitely needs work, but Tracer I think is fine. Just need to remember play point or play payload, play push, payload, and play aggressive. If and only if you have pulse. If no pulse, then don't do it. Let's see. Okay, pulse on defense as Tracer. Scout scout apart from just playing on point. If there's more than one person on point, then of course you retreat. And then for Cassidy, prioritize. I think you prioritize tanks only if and only if diving supports plus you. Otherwise, we don't care. If it's just you, then yeah, roll out of the bubble, get out of the way, ask for help, something like that. I know. If it's you that they're diving, of course kill them. Or at least if you can kill the DPS instead that's trying to follow up. I know that's going to be difficult, but I mean, this is a little bit of I don't think it's a very useful advice. Yeah, I think better is just knowing in every situation who you can kill faster. If it's a Winston that's just randomly jumping to your back line, then maybe you can trade. Always think about it like you're gonna trade with someone on their back line as Cass if they're trying to bypass you. But anyway, that's it. I'm gonna take a break. BRB. After this, we're gonna watch some OWL. All right, so let's see what's a good VOD to watch for Overwatch League. I mean, the Shock versus Uprising I think was complete stomp. LA Glads versus Paris I think is also going to be a complete stomp. Man, it's like everything here is a complete stomp. Like, unironically, all of these are very much stompy games, except maybe Justice versus Houston. So we can check this thing out. Wait.
Day number 3 of the mid-season madness qualifiers. I'm joined
Oops.
by someone brand new.
I just
It's
wanted to see the
Johnny.
preview so that we can skip real
season,
quick.
right, with this kind of lineup and dedicating themselves to this Doomfist composition, perhaps.
So it's a Doomfist versus Assassin on Ash. Interesting. So this has poke plus dive, right? Just because you've got the Ash. Yeah, you have a fair bit of poke because you've got Assassin, Krillin, and Opener on those heroes. While on the side of Houston Outlaws, it's basically the exact same thing. You have a little bit more staying power. Or rather, you don't really have a lot of staying power, never mind. Because Dante is on Doomfist. Mag has a lot more staying power, so this is interesting. So, Houston Outlaws, again, kind of like I discussed yesterday, because I was watching another game that involved the Houston Outlaws. You definitely need to be a lot faster. This has to play faster than the Washington Justice. Because if they don't, they blow all their cooldowns, and Dante's gonna die, and yeah, all the bad stuff. While on the Washington Justice, you can maybe go for a little bit more slow approach. The idea is Decay and Mag are just gonna team up and try to get someone low, and then hopefully Assassin gets someone low as well, so that these two can finish them off. Or Assassin finishes off whoever Decay and Mag focus on. And yeah. Hopefully Krillin and Opener just survive before...
but still, I feel like they have a lot to prove in this.
Why do you think they run Ana? Nade. Nade plus sleep. I don't think Nano Boost is that good. At least not in this patch. It's not that important. But Nade plus sleep is really powerful because the ults of your other supports, or your other support on the side of the Justice, relies on just pure healing, right? Transcendence, the moment that you get naded, is completely cancelled by that, by Ana's nade. Like, it's completely useless. So, other reasons why? Not really. So they're relying on Elris to get a really good sleep on whoever's diving him so that it buys time for the Houston Outlaws to get pickoffs on the backline of the enemy team. Just make more faster trades, more important trades.
This matchup going up.
That's my guess. That's my guess why they run Ana instead of
with the Ash and Tracer composition. Perhaps taking
Bap.
a step back here, waiting for the dive
Because
to come
Bap,
from Mag on
this
the
just
wrecking ball.
this represents survivability. This represents a lot more
Still pretty
offense.
good. Ash from the high ground sitting up there with the Zen. Oh, that's what you want to see.
That's
All right,
unfortunate.
Krillin. Nice little right click maybe. Onto Pelican, already starting off the match pretty hot. Into
Actually, if you
Discord on
think
Dante,
about it,
used that
if you
power block just
okay, pause. There we go. If you think about it, it's actually really difficult for the game plan of the Houston Outlaws, especially with how the Washington Justice decided to rotate. They rotated road right next to the highway, the Mega, instead of high ground, which makes it very difficult for Dante to have or maintain LOS of his team, right? Because he has to stand here or to the sides as a Doomfist to get a punch in, a proper punch in. And then if you're going to do that same move as Pelican because you want to follow up with Dante's attack, then you're gonna be poked out by both supports. I guess that's the other thing.
Put that damage going through, and Krillin still doing damage. Justice, after that point unlocks, they end up capping first.
So I don't feel like the Houston Outlaws, they're in a rush to really get in here and fight. They acknowledge that Mag on this Wrecking Ball is going to be a threat when he drops in and slams the backline of the Houston Outlaws. So you have that Doomfist, you just want to play around the Dante here. You know, protect your lineup, get some space, and see if you can get a pick onto Mag.
Krillin in a little bit of trouble.
Yep, they're splitting up because they're expecting Dante to go in.
To disengage the Discord, Lastro now. And he's going to walk away. You don't really want to get in
They're
front
not
of
too
Krillin right now.
concerned. They're not too concerned with Pelican being here. Because the combination of Krillin and Opener should be enough to force him out.
From yesterday. Dante going really
Same with
low.
Dante.
Discord
Yeah, it's
instantly
really
killed
tough
off
for
by
him
Mag.
to get in.
The ability to track down the Doomfist as soon as he runs out of those cooldowns
What
is
the hell
pretty
happened there? Wait.
instantly killed off by
Okay, so Lastra gets a kill on Mag. Okay, that's expected because Mag has to create space and whatnot. And it is against a Zen.
Mag.
But how did...
The ability
Oh wow, I was like, dude, Merit is just pushed up really far. And spamming them directly here. Wow,
track down the
okay.
Doomfist as soon as he runs out of those cooldowns is pretty easy for the Justice, but Merit sitting on the flank with the Ashe.
Alright, Merit and Lastro.
Just annihilate the
Holy
backline
shit,
and
just
Justice give up the
annihilating people.
So this is going to be a developing story here as we take a look at Mag's Wrecking Ball. Last year, obviously they tried to play this Wrecking Ball, the Washington Justice for a bit. We all remember the Assassin, Sombre in Peace, etc., right? But Mag, he was known for being this very passive Wrecking Ball. Didn't really commit.
Yeah, this was actually an
forward and
unironically
acknowledge that his
DPS
strong
diff.
wits and yada and above.
There was no real reason for any of that to have happened except for Merit being Merit. That shouldn't have worked, is what I'm saying. But yeah,
Teased here, so it's not really a dive
friggin'
composition.
Merit, man.
But interesting nonetheless to see if Mag can get any value on this Wrecking Ball, because he was a bit infamous for his Wrecking Ball performances last year. We want to see him develop.
So Pelican actually needs to switch tack. Instead of trying to follow up with Dante and assassinating the backline, I think what Pelican needs to do is just focus Mag. And then have Lastro permanently discord him. Merit is just so cracked. He is. He actually is. I can't wait for a match between Houston Outlaws, right, versus Atlanta, because of that. At that point, you get what I would say are the two best Sojourn players in the league right now, which is Merit and Kai, just going at each other. So that should be fun.
You're gonna put up a celebration.
I'm actually interested in how they actually interact with each other.
Has one also. Mag trying to take control of the high ground. It's going to be important to stop Lastro and Merit from doing anything. There's the pulse from Decay.
Okay.
Wasn't quite successful yesterday.
Alright,
But a little bit
that
more so
works.
this time around.
Not
Slap just
because
got
of
pulse
that.
from killing Krillin. But a little bit more to stop
But
the pulse.
okay,
Decay
so Decay
has
goes
one
for the
also.
pulse.
Mag trying to take control
Their next match is that.
of the
Oh,
high
I'm
ground.
looking
It's gonna be
forward to
important
that.
stop
So Merit gets killed by Decay, as per usual. As expected, Mag is gonna get slept because he tried to engage, as predicted,
Lastro and Merit
with
from doing
what
anything. There's
the
pulse from Decay.
Houston
Wasn't quite
Outlaws
successful yesterday.
plan
But a little bit more so
is.
this time.
Mag is eventually killed off. Pelican is just doing this just to zone out these two, so they don't have LOS of anyone else on their team, right? The Houston Outlaws can secure the kills, and then they can also move forward and trap these two supports. Oh, both support ults? What? Bruh. Still works though. So what happened there? Why?
For the Justice, still strong.
Oh, because they're overextended right now. Yeah. Okay. So Houston Outlaws thought that they could get some 2 quick kills on both supports because Pelican right now is communicating, hey, I got these 2 supports trapped here. Let's meet them and kill them. Both supports use their ults. And then I guess most importantly is Decay coming back and punishing the overextended Houston Outlaws. And unfortunately, Lastro couldn't get his Transcendence.
Get on the point with Mag going down, the space that they have.
Yeah, Decay actually focuses him down first.
Needs to find a little bit more than
then Dante is
3
overextended.
kills. Luckily, Assassin
Can't
was
really
waiting
get
in
it.
range, but
Kills.
to kill the rest of the team.
Okay.
Now the Justice take control back of the point.
that's pretty
Dante
smart.
got nanoed in that fight, and an instant transfer from Krillin saved them, and they ended up taking the fight win. Assassin a little bit low, but he's healed up.
I think you'll take that. I mean, if you're the Houston Outlaws, you got out both support ultimates, right? And getting rid of that Transcendence.
I guess that is true. They did. The Houston Outlaws did manage to force out both support ults.
For the Houston Outlaws as they get into this next fight. Lastro has a Transcendence of his own. Maybe they can use this to push their advantage if someone gets low. Decay here, fighting against Pelican, dropping quite low here.
Okay. I guess that's another thing that you can do as Pelican. Just contest the Tracer. Contest Mag, contest Decay. But not both at the same time, because that's how you die.
Yeah, he's good. He's got the orb.
Alright.
Bob's available. Or Bob was available. I'm not sure where Merritt's Bob.
Actually, why did they Bob? That's a question.
Maybe they can use this to push their advantage
Alright.
if someone gets low. Decay here, fighting against Pelican.
Merritt is gonna use Bob. But my question is why?
He's got the orb.
Contest point? But... Oh yeah, because... Okay. I need to wrap around my head that there's just 5 people here. So there's no D.Va, there's no off-tank to contest point. If a Tracer is on point. You need your own Tracer, but you want your Tracer to chase Mag? Or maybe even get an assassination here. Probably not that great. Yeah. Yeah, that's why they did it. That's why they popped Bob.
Available. Or Bob was available. I'm not sure where Merritt's Bob went. Okay. He's got the orb. Alright. Bob's available. Or Bob was available. I'm not sure where Merritt's Bob.
Okay, so let's...
He's got the orb.
Yeah,
Bob's
just
available.
point presence.
Or Bob was available. I'm not sure where Merritt's.
Okay, so I don't know if this is part of their plan on the Houston Outlaws, but the what do you call this? The Justice do take this high ground. They eventually get pushed down, and then they get into Bob's LOS. So if they did this on purpose, that's incredibly smart. What the fuck? Dude.
Alright. Bob's available. Or Bob
Yeah, they have to
was
drop down, because Dante right now is engaging the high ground with Pelican. Yeah, there it is. So that now they have to actually go down to the point. But Bob is there. So there's only one part of the point that they can actually go to, and that's over here. But then if they go over here, a very quick rotation from the Houston Outlaws, and they're gonna be completely trapped. Oh wow. Oh my.
Or Bob was available. I'm not sure where Merritt's Bob went. Okay, Bob coming out from Assassin Auto.
Elris might die, but I think you're glad if you're...
Okay. So, not sure where the Bobs ended up, but I don't think they did much.
It actually did a lot. It actually did a lot. The Bob actually did a lot. Assassin's Bob did not do shit.
Yeah, sure. Okay, Assassin's now on Sombra.
And now we have a Sombra. So before, or during the beta, right? Our prediction for Sombra was that Sombra was going to be OP. He was talking about Assassin's Bob doing air. Okay, that one I agree. Because it really did do air. But anyway, Sombra was supposed to be OP. That was our prediction. So far, I've yet to actually see a really good Sombra use at all. Because, yes, you debuff someone. Yes, you get to interrupt their ability, right? You have an interrupt. And plus damage, debuff. But you're still, what do you call this? You're still down one guy. Your Sombra still needs to decloak. Or, yeah, to decloak to add damage. And I don't think, unless you can force Dante to, like, do his block thingy. That's the only time that the Sombra is... That's the only time that the Sombra is going to be useful. Sombra is kind of just a scuffed assassin right now. Yeah, it really does feel like it.
Obviously, swapping away from the long-range hit scan to the Sombra, you're gonna try to be a bit more aggressive. See if you can get any hacks onto Dante. Maybe that opens up this point. You know, both teams have this in the other.
So if you're Dante, you're just waiting for the engage to happen, I guess. You're not aggressively yo-yoing yourself, like going in, going out, going in, going out. You're just waiting for
one miss
prime opportunity.
You're gonna get picked with all that incoming extra damage. So a very volatile situation here for Washington Justice. See if they can try to win this last fight coming up.
They're gonna need to. 10% away.
Pelican could also be in danger though.
Post bomb for Pelican. Decay's got one in his back pocket too. Now the Outlaws.
Because there's also a world where Assassin just goes for the Tracer kill. But yeah, I think they're just getting this for Dante. Although I will say, if they're going for Dante, shouldn't Assassin be playing with Krillin and Opener? And this is also another reason why I don't like Sombra that much. If you're playing her to just counter a certain hero, like Doomfist or Ball, then you're kind of forced to play with your backline, and thus you're basically down one person every single time. It's weird. It's kind of weird.
Pulse followed up. Immortality field didn't last all too long, and our Transcendent should round this out.
Yeah, it is actually a worse brig. It's unironically Sombra is a worse brig.
After that immortality field was burned, just Mag on the point. He's
it's so weird.
Has to wish for some heals. Opener not even switching over to the Lucio, so he's going to.
Unironically, they need to kind of buff Sombra, just a little bit though. I think Sombra in her current form is just at the cusp of being incredibly OP. So they need to be very careful in how they adjust her. But she definitely needs a change, because it just feels bad. It just feels bad to use.
So I gotta say, the Houston Outlaws looking really impressive so far in round one, Jaws.
Yeah. Regular day in the office, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's those...
don't do that. Don't do that. Do you remember when they played Paris? Just like we'd rather play ranked? That got a bit close. You can't get cocky. You can't get cocky, Jaws.
It's round one.
Okay. So this is something that I don't know. Does the damage debuff apply to everybody on your team? To everyone. And what I mean by that is, if, say, Sombra hacks a target, right? Does everyone deal additional damage to that target, or is it just the Sombra? That I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure you are dealing additional damage. That much I do know. But I don't know if everybody on your team who isn't Sombra is dealing additional damage. It's not very the patch, at least to me anyway, is not very clear. I might just research this after the stream, but that's one way that they can maybe change Sombra. Just make the debuff apply to everybody.
15-mile bike rides per day, that's fueling
I don't think hack applies to everyone. Okay.
I was not sure.
So I think they can just do that. Of course, you decrease the amount of damage that they deal if it's not Sombra, right? If it's not Sombra shooting the hack target, you maybe decrease it from just 40%, maybe additional 10%. EMP would actually kill people then. That's also true, but then again, EMP right now is like heavily nerfed. EMP is incredibly nerfed. So I don't mind that change that much, but I don't think everyone should be able to deal 40% damage to a hack target.
Takes a cardio master at this point.
But it could definitely be a way to at least make Sombra a little bit more dangerous, more useful. At least in competitive play. I think Sombra in solo queue ranked is pretty good. Or pretty decent.
I'm doing great.
With the right hands.
Didn't talk about Jake fanfic on stream, definitely not. Justice running out with his Sombra instead.
Oh god. The Sombra's already been forced out.
They clearly just wanna do
Oh,
exactly
Dante's
that,
just dead. What the fuck?
of,
What
the
did you
Axis
do,
time they
Dante?
got streamed. Definitely not.
Did he get
Justice,
hacked?
running out with his Sombra instead of
He gets
Axis
discorded.
this time around, Johnny. Like,
Oh
straight up, they
no.
clearly just wanna do exactly that. Just huck Dante as soon as he tries to go for an engagement. And then burn him down with that
I don't know what the hell happened to the engage of the Houston Outlaws, but they tried to chase Sombra, and now they're getting hard punished for it.
That's their main problem.
Did he get Discord hacked? It didn't look like it on his icon. I saw the Discord. Anyway, doesn't matter. That was completely scuffed.
And it's going to be difficult.
And I don't understand why they chased the Sombra in the first place.
Okay, that's interesting. Perhaps you want to get Nanoblade going to ensure. Genji
Ash. So that's a lot of poke. And the Lucio makes me think they're going to poke really, really fast. Or at least have another DPS, right? Because Lucio is basically another DPS.
There are some
Yeah.
fight victories here for this
So if
team.
they were fast
But also
before,
to
they
notice this,
are
it's-
really
it's an
fast
interesting
now.
Composition from them playing the Sombra and the Tracer. It's obviously something we've seen so many times in the past in Overwatch. But it's a very mobile composition, so they can play a bit protective around their supports here. Try to get some hugs onto Dante once more.
Yeah, Dante did get hacked. But he's more than okay, just chilling.
He's up there.
Falcon gets the kill onto Assassin. Wow, okay. It's the same problem Justice had last
Okay.
time. It feels like they're not
I
being,
mean-
as decisive with their team.
I mean, it's the justice, Jaws, okay?
The Lastro Lucio actually working to make this comp even faster, even more
They're
aggressive.
not really known for their hardcore dives coming in here.
I
so
still don't understand the Pelican Genji though. Why Genji? I can argue that this is more vulnerable to Assassin, because the moment that you start deflecting, Assassin holds right click, and then you die. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. You're also kind of countered. Nanoblading Air Smile? I guess so. And if you think about it, right? Justice currently have two abilities, or ults, that just cancel out Nanoblade really, really well. You got Immortality Field. And then you've got Trance. And if you do that, what do you call this? In sequence? Somehow? Patiently? You're gonna be fine. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that the Houston Outlaws picked this comp.
From Pelican dropping low, quite easy of course.
It's not an ult, but it's an ability, just as I said.
When you're playing against an Ashe and a Genji all at once, but Decay has this pulse bomb.
It's
And if you're watching
I said
you
an
know
ability
what
or
the
an
pulse bomb
ult.
can do for you. So let's see if we can find an opening pick here, perhaps onto Pelican.
Yeah, his pulse ones didn't look good yesterday, but today they're starting off pretty fine. There's a stick.
Oh no, Gengu's dead. Dante killed him.
But the pulse bomb still manages to kill Pelican. Dante was a little bit too close to his Genji. Immortality Field burned already by Opener. Now he's in a lot of trouble, but Decay doing what he does best in solo carry. Killing off Merit. Dante pops up into the sky. That meteor strike to save him from the damage.
Yeah, the composition right now from the Houston Outlaws doesn't make much sense.
And building with a lot of ults online for the Justice should be an
Good
easy
on Mag
fight.
not using
The
ult
Outlaws
just yet.
don't want to let
They don't
this
really
go
need it.
without one. Lastro and Dante end up dying after that window. Was a little bit too much to bear. Oh, Irish
Yeah, an extra pick.
nice.
You love to see it. And crucial there as well with Assassin saving the.
I'll be very surprised if the Houston Outlaws actually win this
So it's gonna be a bit
map.
tough to get back. This time around though, you can.
This
go aggressive.
particular
The
map,
Washington
University,
Justice, I
not
don't mind
not
them
necessarily
sitting back
the
and trying to find these opening picks onto
series
the front line, but you
or
have to
Oasis
mix it up.
itself.
So it'd be nice to see an aggressive dive come in there, and Assassin is setting up for it.
This is going to be a very sad blade if they're gonna try and do it.
Dismiss the hack. Merit takes a whole bunch of damage. Now the Justice have to go in. Pelican could just force an
Interesting ults.
damage now.
Unless.
The ults here. Why?
Hack, dismiss the hack. Merit takes a whole bunch
I mean, you do force out the Bob. The Bob doesn't really do anything
of damage. Now the Justice have to go
because
in.
it's such in a bad place. Yeah, that's a weird DMP, but if you think about it, if you can force some of the ults from the Houston Outlaws, then I think it's okay.
Engagement with the Dragon Blade. Has got the nano to back him up, so maybe wants to save it for the time being.
Just kind of weird though.
Forcing out the Transcendence.
Interesting. I didn't know all players could actually do the Sombra and Vis cancel.
From Krillin might be the aim of the Pelican now in
I
the
mean-
backline, but in a little bit of trouble with the Discord orb applied to him. For the rest of his team are more than happy with Pelican being a
Wait,
distraction.
what?
Discord
How did they
orb
force that?
might be the aim of the so maybe
How
wants to
did they
save it for
force
the time
that
being,
trance?
but forcing out the transcendence from Krillin might
Also, what the fuck is Mag doing? Honestly. It's technically a bug? Oh, okay. Maybe they didn't fix it in this patch. But my question is, why was Mag here? It's question mark. That EMP was kind of weird. I think they were supposed to engage into that, but they didn't. And
be the aim
what
of
the hell
game.
happened?
Pelican now in the backline, but in a little bit of trouble.
Okay, so they killed Mag because Mag was feeding. They managed to force out the trance because I think they were trying to save Mag.
For the rest of his team are more than happy with
Oh no, this is going to be a kill. This is actually going to be a big blade. Yeah. Ooh, never mind. Okay. He couldn't find Krillin. Found the Sombra instead, but still a win. Okay. So they have a fighting chance.
Doing such a good job, and they still
Washington,
have that nano as
I
well.
mean,
They can
Houston
apply both
Outlaws.
Dante to get some space onto this point, or Pelican perhaps if he wants
Missed
to
the
build another thing.
punch.
There it is.
Nano boost onto Dante, removing the mines with the slam, and now Mag's getting chased down.
Oh, Mag is so low.
For Dante if he wants to use
Good
the-
discipline, not just punching into one of the supports of the Washington Justice, right? It's so tempting, especially with your ult and while being nano boosted. But I think you don't win that one, even as Dante.
Free escape. But the Justice need to be able to react. Dante's getting all the
God, it's so annoying to punch the ball.
Support. The lamp's gone down already. Big meteor strike. Krillin's
Oh.
a punch hurt and opener 2. A nice dive from the Outlaws.
Man.
The supports from the Justice do not stand a chance. They need to come.
This was
back.
kind of
Rather
throw by the
Pelican's overtime is
Justice.
here, but it's looking rather
That was their game
unlikely.
to
The Outlaws,
lose.
2 rounds on the board. And that
It
will
all
be
started
map
with that
number 1
stupid
to their
EMP, surprisingly enough. Because I thought it was going to be something like it forces some of the ults from the Houston Outlaws, because they think that the engage was going to happen there, but it wasn't. But then
Good showing with
they
Dante
tried
lineup.
to follow
I
up
think
with
that
it.
Doomfist would question it going
The
into
Justice
series.
did,
More teams
and
are
it was
playing
just
Wrecking
too
Ball.
late.
They're playing Sigma these days. Can you make the Doomfist works? And against
Houston
Wrecking
Outlaws
Ball, it was
kinda
a naturally
skill
good
diffs
matchup
like
for
half of
Doomfist,
Owl.
so Dante
I
coming in
can
clutch
believe
on
that.
the Doomfist as well. Good showing for the
My
Houston Outlaws
complaint
here.
about Houston, though, is that they don't really have a lot of flexibility with their comps. So the moment that you see, oh, Dante's gonna play tank, I wonder what tank he's gonna play. I wonder how they're going to play it. So that's... As much as they are very skilled players, they are also very predictable players. It is a very predictable team, rather. Is a more accurate
Washington Justice,
way to put it.
perhaps see if they want to swap away from this Wrecking Ball, if they want to go over to the Sigma. They got a couple
Dante
of choices
Reinhardt,
going to
yeah,
Series far
dude.
from over, Jack, but it's looking good for the
When
Outlaws.
hell freezes over, Dante Reinhardt is gonna be a
Setting
thing.
map 1.
Coke,
And
Sure.
Get in your heads about it. We'll have to look who they want to sub in and sub out after this break. Don't go anywhere. We'll see in a bit.
Don't think global warming works like that, though. Okay, let's skip ahead.
Master of all trades.
Got
Not a
Dante
crack, but it's
Monkey?
the master of
Really?
all trades.
When was
It's
this?
a very well-rounded lineup here for the Houston Outlaws, and we'll see
And
what
was
they
it
can
good?
bring it in this matchup. I feel like as this stage progresses,
Oh,
as we
baby,
see
we're
Houston
seeing the
Outlaws play more and
Sojourn.
more maps,
I
we're going
am
to get a
excited.
Pretty good idea if there's a team to be reckoned with come the
Come on, Merit.
the mid. I'm gonna say midsummer again. The mid-season.
Mirror the
madness tournament as well,
Sojourn,
though.
baby.
Yeah.
Also, Washington Justice are just going in full poke. This is just poke. They're not gonna dive with Happy on Sojourn and his disruptor shot. They're just gonna keep poking at the Houston Outlaws and eventually get a kill or get their ults. One of those things. Not sure what the Outlaws are gonna be
is the
running.
fact that Justice have already played a game in this tournament cycle.
True.
So the Outlaws have a little bit of VOD they could go back to, see what Justice like to play, see how they like to play, where they like to set up, etc. So Justice coming out with something a bit different to what we usually see is the
I wonder
Ashe
how
and
viable
sometimes, well,
Hanzo
Tracer
Sojourn is gonna be.
Tracer and Ashe. So
Because
more
that's just
long-range,
maximum
like, pressure on
shield
the
break.
shields and pressure on the
But then
backline
again,
with
this is a
Dynamite.
game that doesn't
Well,
really
they
have a
need
lot of
potential too,
shields.
actually, thinking about it. With that Dynamite plus the
Interesting.
disruptive
They're
shot,
going
like,
for
that
Hanzo.
can burn people pretty quickly.
Absolutely, and especially with Discord Orb.
The slightly more
I don't think that Tracer
mobile
necessarily is this required pick
Sojourn,
on point
I
A.
would say. Oh my god, alright! Climate change does actually make places colder, so like Australia, it's not hell. You're misspelling Ohio. But anyway, I digress. That merit shot though. That merits Sonic Arrow. Holy fuck.
He just wanted a cheeky little Dynamite on the back line, and you hit him with one of those. All right.
He's Tracer, Jack. He's the Tracer now.
He is. He is indeed.
Well, tons of value from that Ashe. I don't even think he hit a shot. Didn't have time to hit one.
I like the Tracer pick by
just
Pelican
lining up
because
Dynamite.
after you capture this point,
Well, Immortality Force
it's just
already
point
put up for
pressure.
Justice, so they got one less defensive tool to use. Decay's back on the Tracer, touch him point to make sure Outlaws can't cap, but they're 10%.
I'm so
away
glad
from
Sonic
doing
Arrow
so.
has own
Kalios
kill
is going
logo.
pretty
Yeah,
low.
same.
He burns him down. Very little support.
Makes
Justice have to
makes
play
the
with
event
small
even more
corridors.
special and more
Easy
embarrassing
Happy and
for the person who
Happy
gets
and
it.
Decay to get on the point, yeah, but the Outlaws are just so well fortified.
Imagine
It
getting
doesn't
killed
matter.
by a
Kills
random
too,
ass
the
log.
point's been unlocked.
It wasn't
The
even
Outlaws
supposed to
getting that
kill
tempo
you.
going.
Holy
Killing
shit,
kills
wait,
at
wait,
more.
wait, wait. What happened here?
Happy
How are they dying?
but they're 10%
How
away
did
from
they
doing
die?
so. Kalios is going pretty
Wait a
close.
minute.
Burns him down. Very little support. Just
Okay, so Krillin gets a kill on Pelican, I'm guessing because he overextended.
corridors. It's easy for Happy and Decay to get on the point.
I mean, they still got the point, never mind. This is not really that impactful.
Krillin kills too, but the point's been unlocked. The Outlaws getting that
Yeah.
payload going. Krillin kills more people and the lamp and helps Decay. Okay.
So Krillin was overextended.
Popping off.
Did he
But-
push it to spawn?
Yes.
Where is it going?
I think he did.
That was completely useless. It
Well,
was
I mean,
impressive,
yes,
but
you
completely
are right.
useless.
The Houston Outlaws, they capped the point, but also a huge bonus. You know, Costa loves to mention this as well. The Houston Outlaws are able to open this gate, which takes a little bit of time off the clock, and maybe the Washington Justice, had they won that fight, they could have earned themselves.
Wait,
some
how
cash.
much HP is on Sigma's shield?
Favors, but instead Krillin pushes it to spawn, and they're going for this castle setup. You can see Happy on this flank is going to be crucial onto the Sojourn, but also Opener.
We'll see
being
soon, I
on this
guess.
bridge. This is a good setup for the Washington Justice. It's going to be hard for the Outlaws to break through here.
A lot of shield to charge your rail off as well, if you're happy.
Also interesting that
T285.
Happy is
Oh,
just
good
here.
Cali as well, if you're happy.
Then again, I guess it's a lot more advantageous if you're just playing here instead of upstairs. But then you have Decay. 800? Okay, so that's why they have Hanzo. I think Sojourn would have helped as well. But then Hanzo has more verticality, right? So Hanzo is shield break, as is Sojourn is shield break. But the thing with Sojourn is that you don't have much verticality unless you use your slide. But your slide is your only mobility option. Whereas Hanzo can actually just freely climb a wall and get up there. Sojourn not really consistent. But yeah, both of them shield break. It's just that I guess the Houston Outlaws value taking the high ground more. Although it's kind of weird that Happy is playing down here. Because they do have Decay on Tracer. So it's a lot more advisable for Happy to just play up on the high ground and keep spamming people. Right? It's weird that he's here.
80 to 85. Oh, good eat from Kalios.
Nice.
Takes that pulse one.
So that's the
Killing a lot of
icon
people
for
there.
the
He's about to be able to
eats.
match Piggy for ult charge. Transcendence used when the flux is out. Decay gets denied with the pulse, that sound barrier. Sorry,
Okay,
the
I mean it's
rotating
working,
field.
so
But Happy doing what he does best.
go
Headshot
behind him.
with the railgun. Pop in the overclock. Decay, an opener, up finding kills. Happy rolling Piggy. And like you said, Johnny, they have a very good position.
I think why the
Gets
Washington Justice won this
Good
was
thing about Krillin killing a lot of people there is he might
yeah,
be able
just
to match
killing.
Piggy.
Yeah, you forced out the ults, or rather the immortality
Charge.
field as well.
Transcendence used when the flux is out. Decay gets denied with the pulse, that sound barrier.
It's a little
Sorry,
bit
the,
easier to kill
immortality
people now.
field. But Happy doing what he does best.
He also probably forced out like a lot of cooldowns from the bat too.
Decay, an opener, up finding kills. Happy, a rolling Piggy. And like you said, Johnny, they have a very, very good position to hold from here. It's so easy to get a lot of charge for your railgun, and just sitting up on the high ground as Zen is so good. Let's have a look at that eat.
Absolutely, we see this. It's nice eat.
See ya.
Look at that. That's good play. You love to see that. Yeah, it's a tough.
So Krillin.
Break here if you use an outlaws, but you have
Okay, so the supports are taking high ground, which is
so
where they're supposed to go.
Going to place this. It's going to force the movement of the
Okay, so Sojourn is also playing high ground.
Seems like they're pushing up the castle.
Houston Outlaws actually rotating. Oh my god, that snipe. That snipe by Happy.
Right now, just found Lastro once again. Outlaws, luckily though, Johnny, they do have high ground, so they're going to be good for the time being. Happy in a little bit of trouble, running into that mega health.
Oh, this is a little bit dangerous. It's Tracer versus Sanzo.
Oh, Merit finds the
It's
kill.
dangerous for the friggin' Tracer, baby.
Harry's still killing people though.
But I think this is still a fight won by the Justice.
That's a wasted ultimate, killed mid-flux. As Washington Justice holding the fort right now.
They are. This is such a good setup. Can't be said enough. The Houston Outlaws, they utilize that Dragon Strike as well. Don't get any value from it. Like you said, Piggy using the Gravity Flux as well and doesn't get any value.
I guess Piggy was just waiting too long for Krillin and Opener to use whatever counter they have.
But you're playing against Opener.
Oh, nice rock. But they still die though. They still die.
It's so hard to dislodge it, like. I mean, that was a good rock, yeah, but Piggy still gets killed.
It was. Absolutely. But as I mentioned,
I think they need to get rid of Happy first before they can actually push.
I'd love to find a pick here with my pulse bomb. But
they need to force out Happy out of his little high ground thingy.
You just utilize the field and you can't get any value from it. So Pelican has to be.
Oh, this is gonna be rough for Pelican because it's so hard to dive that, especially if the Sigma's watching that angle.
Happy already. That's the third time in a row.
They definitely need to watch that angle, man.
He's found the stick. Well, kind of. It stuck the wall. Piggy took a little bit of damage, but that's just about it. Decay hit.
Piggy should die.
Still forces Piggy all the way back. And without Lastro,
they don't have Lastro. They should die. Yep.
Windows getting opened up by Outlaws, but an easy push through. Happy with the headshots onto
they're falling apart. Unless Elris is gonna switch.
And they had 5 minutes pushing the
He's
payload
not.
past this gate. Johnny, this is not looking so hot right now.
They need to dislodge Happy, man.
Have a little bit of
it's just it.
Right now.
They need to force him out somehow. But how do you dislodge Happy?
As well, and they can't get any value here.
How do you dislodge Happy from this angle?
Perhaps you want to get this Transcendence out from the Justice themselves, and maybe you have 2 pushes into the back here.
Someone,
dropping low.
Please, disrupt Happy.
Yes.
One time. He's been up here for free, like the majority of the game.
Someone definitely needs to disrupt Happy.
Yeah, you can.
Unironically, I think a D.Va would have worked. It's a lot weaker against the Sigma, but at the very least you get rid of Happy from this goddamn spot, right? So D.Va would have been great versus this. It's still a question of whether or not that will be good for the rest of the Washington Justice comp.
Because you just take too much damage, and your weapon basically turns into hit scan.
Apart from that, maybe you get a Lucio and then try to 1v1 him with a Lucio.
Don't let him do it again. Don't let him kill Lastro. There's the flux. Does it hit anybody? Yes, it does. It hits Piggy. Immortality field used. Now Piggy going pretty low. Transcendence activated, but an overclock to match. He can still headshot one-shot DPS and support targets with that overclock. Pelican dicing with a little bit of death, but waits a lot of that ult charge time for Happy. But Piggy's already dead. Lastro gets chased to spawn. The pulse on from Pelican goes wide, and the Justice are still holding down. 15 seconds to go, and the Outlaws need to come alive.
10 seconds remaining. You're going to
get the biggest thing here was they never got rid of Happy.
No Transcendence on the Washington Justice side. So
he was just up there,
still in this. Have to be able to
reshooting.
Window coming up. Piggy with the flux, almost 5%.
It just melts. He just melts the goddamn shield.
High ground's just too good. Happy's in there going melee mode. He's had enough. He just wants to end this right now.
Yep,
Outlaws get
it's
pushed
over.
off the payload, and what was a very quick first point capture with an initial pick onto Decay to disrupt his positioning, get him off that high ground to stop him from doing this. He just didn't die.
Yes, he never died. He never died. Holy fuck. It's such a problem.
It's just so strong. It's essentially like a Widowmaker shot, right?
Interesting that Merit's not switching to Sojourn herself. Not that it would have countered necessarily, but...
around that. But if Merit rolls out onto this Hanzo, yeah, I mean, you can throw a couple arrows out, maybe you can hit a headshot yourself, but it's a slower hero. It doesn't have the same amount of pace, and so it's going to be easier to avoid those...
You apply a lot more pressure as Sojourn versus Hanzo is what I'm learning here. Right? So yes, you have Storm Arrows, Storm versus Shields, right? To break the shield really, really fast and force out the Sigma, but the problem is that Sojourn is just so much better at breaking the shield and applying pressure to the enemy Sig than Hanzo. The only advantage right now for Hanzo is he can climb walls. So if it goes to the second point, which, I mean, it might, but then the Houston Outlaws didn't really push it that far. So it's a big question mark why you'd still stick to the Hanzo. Anyway.
Make to the Hanzo for now. Let's see if they can make this hold happen.
Yeah, well, that's it. They have to commit it, right? Because they can't just run back to spawn. Iris's lamp already gone down, and Piggy's in a whole world of hurt. Big shield from Kalios there. Johnny, you saw it. Just
oh no, Piggy's already dead. He already got pressured hard.
The orb's already attached to him. Justice now pushing in, no tank for the Outlaws. Should be a fairly
yeah, this is an easy game. Yeah.
That punch icon needs to be changed to a little boot.
A kick?
Yeah, a little kick icon, yeah, 1000%. Look at him go. Does he want to win player of the match again? I think he does. I think he does.
He's so good. And I mean, Costa, he mentioned it on the pre-show as well. They got Vigilante waiting in the wings. Perhaps, you know, everyone thought that Vigilante was going to be the primary flex support player when he came of age, but Krillin,
for sure,
with some outstanding performances so far, really earning himself this starting lineup spot for the Justice.
5 minutes for the Justice to get to second point. Outlaws are in a similar situation, but I mean, at least Pelican's taken Happy spot. He's not nearly as effective as Happy up there.
Yes, he's not as effective, and he revealed himself as well. Ideally, he would have not done that.
A nice little flank, maybe.
Oh god, this is actually a nasty, right? Typically, a Tracer's job is to contest payload. Good luck contesting a payload that's being pushed by a Sig. Holy shit. You're gonna die.
A nice little flank, maybe.
That's a little bit dangerous, Happy. You need help.
Whatever Happy wants, okay? Let him be. He's being happy.
Okay, there we go. He has help. 3 people are pushing now.
On the flank as well in the castle.
He can just kick people off the edge. Nice stick though. Big lamp from opener.
Oh, Happy finally dies.
Found out eventually. Pelican's on cart duty right now to make sure it doesn't get pushed underneath that bridge. It is so close from being capped at this point. Decay and Krillin have the high
okay,
ground.
he tried to go for an assassination, but nah.
Right now. Don't think Krillin's gonna be able to survive this. Decay's
yeah, they need to back out somehow.
Survives. Okay, luckily enough. The Outlaws don't go for a big chase. He's chilling, vibing. Oh, big stick! He's chilling.
Oh no, Lastro's dead.
A terrible day to be Lastro right now. He's just getting bullied. Washington Justice now on the high ground.
Elvis needs to survive. Okay. Oh no. They need to finish this fight fast, Houston Outlaws. They do have the man advantage, so should be okay. Uh-oh. Alright, so supports are back for the Houston Outlaws. Didn't quite save that Hanzo though. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's over. This is over. Yeah. He couldn't touch the payload. Happy was such a problem. They needed to deal with him.
Dominant showing from the Justice.
Force him out of that high ground.
If you predicted the Washington Justice.
Okay, we're gonna go for one more, and then I think we're gonna call it.
It's an entirely different team. Krillin, he was just like floating
One
around
more
in
map.
the castle as Zenyatta. He was in his flow state. It was beautiful to watch. Happy.
Because I am getting somewhat
amazing
sleepy.
performance by the Washington Justice, and this is what we wanted to see from them. On the other hand, Jaws, the Houston Outlaws here, we talked about it already. They got a great team for this specific meta, but they
It's going to be versus Happy on the Sojourn.
Okay.
You can jump from roof to roof if you are Sojourn.
I think Merit will swap eventually. This is so hard for Merit to do anything.
Positioning from the Justice, they're just taking these high grounds.
Mag is just waiting for him, or Callius is just waiting for him to
Dude,
do
it's
something.
It's the spreadsheet positioning.
That is called now. This
There we go. Merit is actually going for Ash.
They're everywhere.
Alright. A little bit
He did
more
himself.
survivable versus ball dive.
Just like standing around, like you stand here, I stand here. Happy gets a pick.
God.
But they definitely need to get rid of Happy.
He is locked in. Absolutely locked in right now.
Good lord.
Oh, well,
Just look at them, like the aggressiveness. They're just like at the spawn door of the Houston Outlaws.
Yeah.
This is an entirely different Justice. Kalios is on the ball. I've never seen Kalios ball before. Have you?
yeah, well, you know, we have now, and what can you really say? I mean, they're kind of dominating.
Oh god,
And look at
this
Kalios,
Ash is gonna
dude.
die.
He's like a
Oh.
spy. He's just look. How stupid is that? And, like, he just jumped.
Oh my
drives
god,
over
it's
the
so
door,
rough
and
without a
like,
diva.
He's a spy in their backline.
But then
He
who
just
the
saw
hell,
positioning of
like
every
how does a
single
diva even
person,
survive?
pulled them out, and then just
Okay,
executed this.
Callius
He
is dead,
coming
yeah,
down,
there we
he
go.
does.
I was about to say.
Pelican chases him. And with the Justice losing one, maybe two actually. Okay, Pelican picking up Decay. Justice are going to have to play back.
Alright.
Okay.
Stomp is
100
kind of
IQ take here is
prevented.
Kalios overextended, and he's a bad tank.
Okay,
The 150
sure.
IQ take is, oh, they got 1.5 minutes off the clock. If you're the Washington Justice, it's fine. You can come back to the point, you can set up normally here, and you have another chance at defending point A here. So you're good.
Window in
Well,
about few
we'll do it, we'll
seconds.
He's done a lot of healing because
Don't mind using it.
We're taking a lot of damage at least.
Right about
Where's
now.
someone gonna land? Lamp already gone down. Oh, that's bad. Look,
Oh no, that's a very bad.
Using that a little bit too early. 30 HP. Pelican here with a recall. Opener just managing to
Oh my god, that heal amp from BAP is just so good. Pelican couldn't kill him.
Perfect response. I thought that Lamb was a little bit early from opener there, Johnny. It looked like he was in a lot of trouble, but Pelican couldn't quite find
Opener with a calculated lamp into amp.
And they
Not
didn't really
panicking
any
1
major
second.
ultimates Either. Sure, you got the minefield out of Kalios, but that's nothing to celebrate if you're the Outlaws. I mean, you still have double support ultimate. And
Oh, they
got this
used
position
window. I
ready
don't
to
know
go.
when
The Outlaws, can they maybe
the Outlaws
pick
used
the flux?
window.
Krillin
Uh-oh.
finds a pick onto Merit again.
I don't get it. Why is okay? So why is Merit not playing Sojourn now? Are they hiding strats? Doesn't make sense. Otherwise,
Justice leveling up
it's kind of weird.
on the warpath. Nice little lamp.
Oh my god, almost a flick.
Can't slide out of that one, unfortunately. Piggy is
Flick
pretty low.
headshot.
Happy receives the lamp to keep him alive, but look at the position
There we
that
go.
the Outlaws took there. As soon as that flux came up, the entirety of the team rotated around to make sure no one from the
You kill the Happy, but realistically, how do you do this? Ah, okay. So you manage to force out Happy into the flux, then you force out the lamp.
receives the lamp to keep him alive, but look at the
Then they
position that
die.
the Outlaws took there. As soon as that flux came up, the entirety
What
of the
happened to
team
Krillin?
rotated
Krillin has ult.
Slide out of that one. Path. Nice little lamp. Beautiful slide from Happy. Can't slide out of that one.
Oh, Lastro just kills him.
Piggy is pretty low. Happy receives the lamp to keep him alive.
Lastro
Look at the
killed him,
positioning that the
I think,
Outlaws took there.
mid-air.
As soon as that flux came up, the entirety of the team rotated around to make sure no one from the Justice could escape alive. Good cap. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. But now the high ground war, Johnny. Trying to take that away from the Justice is going to be...
Trying to take that away from a ball
Galax can
composition
boop
is
you
going to
off.
be very
Krillin can now
difficult.
boop you off, and Happy sitting with an overclock already. It's looking pretty scary.
Yeah, so you already see the Washington Justice. They're spreading themselves out on both the high grounds as well. Kalios is sort of safeguarding one side of the map with Happy.
Okay, the
And
K
like
almost
Krillin
has
is okay with
ult.
Decay. So they've taken this positioning. Maybe they can poke away Pelican. Try to get some damage into here. Recall from Pelican on the other side of the map, actually.
Preparing for the
See if the
slam.
Washington Justice can put
They're
some
right
poke
underneath.
into the Outlaws here and try to find an opening pick. Pulse bomb
He needs to
from
time
Decay.
the bomb with the
It's going
slam
to be
on
important
Unlucky.
Just looking for someone to step out of line.
DK is just waiting for someone to not be looking for him. But they're almost always looking for him in the Houston Outlaws.
Halo go a fair bit here. refusing to act, but they have to wait for Kalios to go for this big engagement. Now Decay is on the payload, trying to stop that movement.
Decay's just hunting.
Right, Decay setting up for a devious pulse.
Okay,
pulse.
this is
Now the overclock comes out.
this is awkward. This is very awkward. Oh.
Going to save you now, Iris. There is the Transcendence, but with 100 energy, you could still go for some kills. That is straight through the Transcendence. Merit was not expecting that.
I guess that's another reason to put Sojourn.
With that gone now, and the Justice
You have an ult that just, or you have an ability, not even an ult. You have an ability that just goes through Transcendence. Okay. Oh no, Happy. Flying too close to the sun.
Pulse bomb online for the Outlaws. The Transcendence from killing to keep everybody alive, and Decay doing what he does.
Oh no, he missed.
The Pulse does nothing.
Oh no.
And the Justice with nicer spawns. They should.
They
be
need
good.
to
But Decay
they need to
dying,
group
actually,
up though.
maybe I
The
should
Justice.
admire
All right.
And the high ground.
High ground needs to be contested.
Yeah, there you
Oh
go.
no.
Eventually worked out that window. It was more
Pelican
a
just
desperation
gets
one at that
a
point,
pick
trying to
off
play
on the
that
Zen.
payload back. Okay, Outlaws. Now they're coming
Because
alive.
Opener tried to
Maybe a
get
bit
value
more than they
with
lost
the
on the
window.
last
I don't
match.
really blame them.
2 minutes. Well,
They're still
0.3
completely
going into
surrounded.
third.
Oh, that rock!
So
What?
it's crucial here.
How's
You
that
get
not a
justice.
hit?
You want to get at least 2 fights here, right? Because even there, on point B, you only allowed the Outlaws to really win 1 fight. Sure, it was a bit of a brawl, but you let them push the payload so far that it really didn't make it that hard for the Outlaws to secure that point. Outlaws here
No
with
disruptor
Outlaws,
shot,
there's no
even though
Transcendence
they're
on the other side,
grouped
so
up over
if the
there,
Outlaws just
right?
push the high ground here,
I guess this is a
they
better
can
place to do
get
disruptor
significant
shot,
amount of
right?
push here to end the map potentially.
This choke right here, with the disruptor shot, pretty good. They don't have a way, or they have a way to back off, but they need to back off real far. They need to get out of the room.
Yeah, they're very willing to let the payload kind of push, so they can fight in a more favorable position.
What the
No
fuck
support
is that?
ultimates to
Okay, I
counter
thought for a second I thought Kalios managed to go all the way around and then start sandwiching the Houston Outlaws over here. Apparently not.
Flux.
He just came down the
Transcendence
stairs.
will be very good right now.
Someone
Look at
needs
this,
to help
positioning from the
Kalios
Outlaws,
right
just
now.
directly
Please
under,
contest, bro.
just
Just
trying
once.
not to get poked at, right? But they're just refusing to contest still.
Decay needs to contest. But yeah, he's getting poked out by Piggy on Sig.
All right, post bomb.
It's
very
really
good.
awkward.
Pelican. Still looking for something. Stick on the shield. Kalios still takes a whole world worth of damage, but eating that post bomb somehow. I thought that went off, but apparently not. I'll trust the kill feed. The Justice just drop on the Outlaws. The AoE from the Hyperspheres cannot be understated, especially in those small corridors.
Oh yeah.
Hyper
So
Spear's too
powerful,
good.
especially if you got the Zenyatta from far away, applying the Discord orb as well. Got a bit of a replay here
this
from
would be
Kalios dropping in.
easy.
Hello!
Oh my god, the dodge.
What?
Oh,
But
no, it's 'cause
the
shield
eat.
dropped the pulse bomb. Yeah, so the shield dropped the pulse bomb, so he just ate it. That was really nice,
Okay.
actually, from Kalios.
Interesting
Was
tech.
that calculated?
Yes.
Do you think I anticipated that?
Absolutely.
Like, oh yeah, the shield.
He's been in that
Yeah?
position a million times. Yeah, big brain.
Absolutely, yeah.
Houston Outlaws once again going
What a
under.
huh? What a guy.
Oh, what a
They
guy.
don't want to get
I like
spammed.
your, analysis of players,
That's why
Jack.
they're going
What a-
under.
What a guy. Overclock available.
Oh,
In
that's
that
big.
small, tight room, not where you want to be. Bob's going to get sent to the other side to force Happy away. Still has a nice little sight line, but Merit takes care of Decay. Wasn't expecting that damage, maybe. Now Bob's got all the support. he needs in the
Goddamn,
world.
Bob.
Bob's got a window.
Actually
With 40
saving the
seconds
day.
to go. The Justice have ultimates, but they don't have a lot of space to actually work with. The Outlaws are still pushing the payload. The Flux, are they going to be able to touch? They
Lux on a
eventually
single
do, but
Sigma.
the
Alright.
Justice have just forgotten the point for so long that they've left themselves in quite a sticky situation.
Yeah, Decay wasn't really contesting point that much. Decay does get more kills though. Oh no, the Transcendence is so painful to see. If you're the Houston Outlaws. Oh. Alright, it's all ogre. Alright, Happy. Jesus
4
Christ.
seconds remaining. I don't think anyone can touch.
Yeah, no one can touch. No one should be able to touch.
Krillin and Happy making sure the Outlaws. So
Good
nice.
lord. That Transcendence was so
Happy on the
clutch.
Widow, but I imagine he changes. Or Merit, no, Merit is on the
Maybe
Widow.
you
Maybe
take
he
it,
just
maybe
takes
you
the
take it.
duel here.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he swaps here initially, but
Okay.
I
you
think
know
he
that the
swapped
defense
though.
is playing the Widowmaker. Oh,
How does this, like, what?
Krillin was alone. I mean, Pelican was alone. He doesn't have any support right now.
When you got a couple of Orbeez.
Pelican tried to contest point, but
One small send
I mean it's 3 people.
versus one Widowmaker. Oh.
Interesting. That's Widow v Widow.
But yeah, going back to my original point, like you have Happy in your lineup. I don't think you mind taking this Widowmaker head to head if you are the Justice. Sure, it might mess with the tempo of playing the attacking side.
Doesn't
But I
really,
think there's-
because you can create tempo with these 2 heroes. You can force them into the line of sight of Happy, and then Happy gets a easier kills, right? So I don't think it messes that much with the tempo. Especially since Happy wasn't really that aggressive as Sojourn. His positioning as Sojourn was pretty aggressive, because he was just on top of, I think that was an orange building over there. Right? Anyway.
Quite comfortable here. They're just going to push
But he
this
was still
middle
playing
area.
safe. He was
DK
still remaining on high
around
ground.
with the Zenyatta.
It's just that
Armor
no
as
one of the
well.
Houston Outlaws
Sonny
tried
actually
to
wasn't
contest
in the
him.
way.
No,
He'd have got that headshot.
Because
That's
they
what I always
couldn't.
tell myself
People
when I
can
miss
find
when I miss shots. Oh, if that shield wasn't there, like I don't know, like oh, if that wall wasn't
yeah.
there, it kind of sucks. I would have hit
Okay,
that.
Jack. Yep. You're still a better Widowmaker.
I spent a lot of time at Widow DM servers. I'm just saying.
I have not. Reinhardt though.
Oh, Reinhardt DM servers? Just Ryan 1v1?
Oh yes.
Ryan 1v1
I've tried
headshot
that a couple
only.
times actually against the hard Ryan AI bot. It is pretty
Oh,
tough. It is pretty tough. I'm a very bad
So
player.
hard. So hard.
All right,
Kalius is just dead.
unfortunately. Justice again.
He overstayed his
allotted a little
welcome
bit
while
of free
being
space there
discorded.
after that initial pick from Krillin, but haven't really done all too much. Timebank's slowly slipping away from them.
One thing I will say is that Decay doesn't really work well with his
So the
ball
Soldier swap comes out. and
ish.
It is a bit questionable, I suppose. You can make it work because she's
Okay,
so
so
strong, but
they swap comps because Piggy is actually giving them a very difficult time. They don't really have a lot of shield pressure, and Merit is just playing behind the shield. So it's tough for Happy to actually get the snipes. So that's why Happy swaps to Sojourn.
but you have
They're
to
going
go
back
for
to
these
the
Widowmaker
old,
angles now. You can't
play-
really contest the Widowmaker. It's up to DK,
playbook.
But he's busy with Pelican already. They're just gonna slide in here. So Happy actually takes like a bit of an off angle.
Piggy is
But they
going to
have to find
be
these picks
somewhat
at some point.
sad.
Oh, whoa, I don't know where that went. Happy was
Okay,
going in that
what the
direction,
hell?
maybe that would've hit.
What's Happy
Nice
doing?
flux. No lamp
Oh.
available. Ares took care of the lamp before that
Okay.
flux even hit the ground, and Pelican and the rest of the team are just going to clean that one up.
Not bad. Not a bad
It is
defense.
This is looking good
There
for the
from
outlaw.
He
the
managed to
Outlaws.
force
Yeah,
out Happy
unfortunately,
before
1
he
minute
can
and
actually
40
get
seconds
to
remains,
a
Johnny,
good
and they
position
use the flux there.
to pressure Piggy.
Ooh.
Oh,
Only use the flux.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Merit.
Merit actually makes it easier for Piggy to get or stay in position because he can get the snipes like that.
They're just waiting for, I guess, Kalios can, Kalios can go for this big flank here and then a big power drive into the back line, force that lamp, get Decay in there with a pulse bomb. But Sights are going to make that infinitely harder. That's going to burn a lot of time with the time back, Johnny.
Oh, Sag.
It's going to be tough, yeah, coordinating this dive because the angles are quite long, right? So Decay, perhaps with this pulse bomb, has to come in big. Kalios actually spotted. They're so
Oh no,
far
Kalios
though,
is being
chasing him.
chased.
I wonder if this can be an entry for the Justice, capitalizing on this.
That was close. Krillin almost found another key pick. Unfortunately, wasn't quite
Okay,
so lucky.
so Kalios is getting pressured. You can't really go forward.
This
This is a little bit more problematic. Okay, still, Elris dies. Oh, but there's still more people here for the Houston Outlaws.
The Outlaws come out to help Lastro. There's 25 seconds to go, Johnny, and a double transcendence.
Kill the ball. Kill the ball. Ball more important.
Still holding down, and with Piggy fairly well, not close, but he might get flux for this final couple of moments if he
Yeah,
does enough damage.
I think Outlaws take
There's 10
this
seconds
easy.
left.
Maybe not.
I mean, Decay pretty much has to touch here because
Kalios can touch, but
Kalios,
he's gonna die.
maybe he can dive in here. They don't really have any ultimates either.
They have to, right?
This is gonna be so close.
Oh, Merit. He's got a Zenyatta in his sights. He's gonna get forced
Oh
away. They
no.
just want to kill this wrecking
Okay,
ball.
this
There
is
you go,
over.
a melee
There's
kill.
no way. There's no
Destroys
way
the
that they...
ball, and now
Decay
in the
needs to
1v1
get like
Merit's
3
pretty low,
kills
but still has the grapple
to get
away.
this
Lamp
thing
used to
back
keep
into
the
their
Widowmaker
favor.
alive. Decay still harassing the backline, and Merit actually SMG
Oh,
mode, just
Merit
going
does
crazy.
not die.
You're gonna have to come up with something big
Shit.
here. No, it's not gonna happen. The Houston Outlaws. Whole
Yeah,
rush to
they
Justice
couldn't
on
really pressure Piggy that much because Merit was just peeking from behind the shield and just killing Happy whenever possible. So it forces Happy to play more aggressive, more forward. But then Pelican pressures him there, and thus he never really gets any value. And I guess that's one way that you can defeat a Sojourn comp, at least for that map, is that you have a Widowmaker just constantly sniping him. So Widow versus Sojourn as a viable strategy. Assuming that the Widowmaker is gonna get the headshots and also has a way of being relatively protected from harassment. Like you have Zen that's babysitting the Widow. You have a Sigma that has a shield and a rock that can just dissuade any flankers from going in, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I mean, I'm not 100% sure whether or not Sojourn is going to be defeated by a Widow every single time, but the Houston Outlaws made a fairly good case for it in this one. So I think we're going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Please do like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. Tomorrow is going to be another stream day. Not 100% sure what we're going to stream. But yeah, still looking forward to it. But till then.